they were like marbled in texture of sorts, and like maybe not texture, but like.
I'm
like
really
style.
happy with my semi-translucent blues. Like, I've almost killed y'all a couple times. By the way, the background music you're hearing is provided by Sirenscape. Thank you for joining us for another episode of the bonus roll. Everyone roll initiative. No, I'm kidding.
I think Gregor was definitely willing to.
Alright.
Equilibrium, thank you for the Spanish. For those of you who don't know and haven't listened to me complain endlessly about it, I am working on one of 2 Spanish courses required to get my English degree.
You mean one of 4, but you've just already taken the first 2.
You're right, one of 4 foreign language classes I need to get my English degree.
Hey, I mean, given how English works, that kind of makes sense.
Next time.
I mean, I ended up taking 4, and it turned out that only like 2 were required when my major changed, because I was originally doing a major to be a teacher, so I actually took 4.
Oh, it is Latin. Okay, anyway,
Alright.
I'm going to roll a d4, and whoever's number comes up gets to do the intro. That is a 2, which is Meryl.
Oh god, okay. I'm still working on coffee here. So... Wait,
Well,
intro, not recap. Never mind, I can do an intro.
Just say welcome to
I
Second
am
Sight
Merle.
Agency.
Yes. Welcome to the Second Sight Agency. I am Merle. I play Rail Corvino, the Orzhov cleric. He is the best dressed man in the room, in any room. He is cousins to Ingrid. He is weird kind of step nephew several times removed to Griggum. He is colleague to Faradir, and he is sweet on his bodyguard.
All right.
Related to Griggum?
I mean,
Well, Griggum is dating his great.
Oh, yeah. I
great
figured you would
whatever,
say
and-
through the Kraken DNA that you were related to Faradir.
I mean, dating is a strong word.
But it could
I'm
be that it's
sweet on
just
them,
him
but-
and
I know,
Stellar
I'm being
that are
somewhat
related,
silly.
and you're not related. It could just be that.
all right, Meryl, roll
Anyway,
a d6.
Alright. I roll all my dice. Picking a d6 at random. 5.
5 divided by 2 is 2.5. Rounded up is 3. 1, 2, 3. Zizwa, go.
I have a D3, you know.
Hi, I'm Ziziva. I play Ingrid Corvide. She's a Golgari shaman, and currently in the middle of a dispute about which family she's actually part of and has.
Marriage ties.
I was going to say responsibilities too, but yeah.
All right, roll a d4 for me.
I'm going to roll a d8. It's a 4.
Okay, d8 is... Okay, 4, so 2, so 1. Thank you for that. Griggum, let's go. Or Demage, sorry.
So, just introducing my character? I'm trying to remember him. Yeah, right, yes. I'm Demage. I'm playing Griggum. Let's see. Yeah, no, just drunk monk of the Selesnya Conclave. Nothing too outstanding about my character. Like tangentially related to a lot of things, as everyone else has already explained it.
Yep. Kind of in the center there.
Does not know. Yeah, and it's like, what the fuck do I do with that?
The Eye of the Storm.
Straight man.
Like, okay, but all the same, like if I was connected to maybe one other player, that would have been fine. Like all of them, like.
I mean, I wouldn't call myself a good DM.
No, if you helped.
No, I'm not saying that it's bad.
It's Vivian, right? Viviana. If you help Viviana get the Kraken DNA, does that make you Faradir's dad?
No, like, because he was born before that.
Was
Like, what the
he?
fuck are you on about?
You know,
Yes,
Pretty
we're
sure
just
we
not
already
sure.
genetically
established
altered.
that.
That's like a second life and being brought back from dead, right?
Like, I'll take credit for his amnesia at least, but not his birth. Like, God.
I mean, y'all did step into a CTC for for a length of time. Anyway, Fairdeer, guess what? I'm sorry. Sorry. Tux, guess what? You get to get.
I'm Tux.
Hold on. You get to do your description and the recap.
Ooh.
Hi, everybody. I'm Tux. I play Farragut, the Simic Conclave Simic Hybrid Ranger.
Simic Conclave.
Combine?
Yes.
Combination?
Think of it because
I still think that this is like predestination of you going to Selesnya later.
see, think of it like this: the Simic combine things. I don't know why I'm doing this with my hand. It actually hurts my fingers a little.
Whether they want to or not.
Anyways, so that's Farragut. He's an interesting elf tentacle being.
That's what we agreed on.
Yep, he's an elf. And a little more. And maybe a little less. We're workshopping.
It's, you know, some people are half elves. He's a buck and a half elf.
Yeah.
Antlers.
The buck stopped here.
So recap. So we had to do some invoicing, and rather than let the accountants take care of it, we decided to do this in person for some reason. Where we
Yeah, right?
Rail is the accountant.
We settled it.
I feel like
on our
maybe
own.
we
just
don't
kind of-
have sufficient cash controls within our business.
We just
Ingrid's the
presented
cash
the client
controls.
with the invoiced, with the itemized invoice. It's a matter of respect. Of course, the client is also Rail's mother.
I feel like maybe we need to get a third party to go over our finances in order to be SOX compliant.
You are the fucking party.
We are, as far as I'm aware, in the red. No, black. In the black. Black is a good thing.
Well, we were potentially in the red before the invoice was delivered because
I
it
feel
would have
like
been a
maybe-
loan otherwise.
So
We're
in the
in
next
the
round of
green. Nobody knows what
interviews,
that means.
anybody with accounting would be very great.
All right.
D&D.
Rail is a significantly better accountant than Rail's player is, alright?
Fiduciary accountability.
You know, in the red. Wait, I mean,
Yeah.
Ah.
Rail also has had coffee. I am still
All right.
having coffee.
Fairdeer, Tux, you just derailed your own intro. Keep going.
anyway, so then we went to the archive of Skull People.
The Ossuary Archives.
And then, so we went there, and then, Cirsa, who we were invoicing, was talking with the dead, and of course, you know, rather than the typical thing you do with a guild leader, we just decided to walk our ass in and around like a congregation, like happening, due to some very questionable architecture decisions.
The hole really is
of
meant
interrupting
for one person
the,
at a time.
So then we went down, we went to this archive of bone people that talk, if you are the right person. So and then she was talking to the skull that we found of the relative of Rail and Ingrid, who, the first Corvine, and the last one, because everybody else thought that last name was stupid.
What was
We
last
changed
son
it.
of House Corvid?
Oh.
And then
according to him, I mean,
That's a fair point.
anyways, so it turned out his name was Rybold, and he existed through time, and Gregum was holding back the retort of, I bonked your wife, during the whole procession.
What?
Please. Griggum doesn't kiss and tell.
Nothing ever
Mostly
happened.
because he blacks out and doesn't remember.
That's only recently.
Yeah, that's
Actually,
a
no,
recent
that's not
development.
recently.
Or is it only recently you started to remember blacking out?
Remembering blacking out is a odd turn of phrase.
Reducing speed to
That
maximum
is-
warp is another throwaway line. Anyway,
Please
In
continue.
any case, we asked a bunch of questions. We got a bunch of answers. Turns out Ingrid and Rael are more related than they initially thought. This is apparently a big deal. And his name's Rybald. And when he was asking him to call him uncle, he wasn't just being a creep.
I mean, he was being that, but wasn't just.
Wasn't just, yes, being a creep. And, yeah, so now,
Plus the part about Scalara needing all the time. I mean, that was important.
yeah, apparently Scalara needs all the time,
Which, how that works,
to get ready.
We're not sure.
which I feel like is a good commentary on the contemporary education system. That it needs
And-
all the time in order to complete the task of education.
And I actually
Uh,
contest the fact that he's talking from all times at once, because for Coin Keeper, he said he will be, and the Undead Dragon already bought something from a Coin Keeper, so I think he's talking about anything from his point of death as the future.
Or just the wrong regeneration. Or
Yeah,
something.
I don't know.
In
There
a
may
garden,
be
a
more
seed
than
will
one
grow.
of him running
Or
around.
maybe
Pretty sure there's
the
more than one around.
pulling shit out of his ass. I don't know. One of those explanations.
Please. I am 2 Spanish courses away from a bachelor's in creative writing. You think this is the most complicated plot I could come up with?
So 10 minutes into the recap, you've just gone to giggles. Do you need me to finish it up?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why you asked me to do this in the
I-
first place. I don't know what you expected.
I did this randomly. The last person to do the intro is the first person to do the recap.
I didn't ask you to. I banned you from doing it again, remember? So we go outside. We resolve the fact that that we thought anyway that that Watcher stole food by going up to the booth. Ingrid sees someone she recognizes and panics and hands the coin to Rael. Rael gets to have an encounter with Aaron.
Hello. How are you doing?
And so the group gets a bit of story from Ingrid about why she ran away originally. On the way to the first tram station, after about a 15-minute walk, we get there. We go down. It looks deserted, and there's 6 ghosts in there. We turn around to leave, and 6 more show up. And we've been ambushed, but then Rael does turn undead and knocks 11 of them out, and the other one goes fade to presumably go report on us.
Excuse me.
It was
I
nothing
mean-
more than an all.
Might have also just been terrified, given that we just evaporated nearly all of its friends.
I think it just went to report on us.
I prefer to think that we intimidated a ghost.
I mean,
Both are reasonable. Let's
Yeah.
face it.
I would like to roll intimidation against the
You can
ghost
do-
currently possessing me.
Like, like both can happen.
Alright, so I guess we should probably pick up here. Y'all are in the subtram station. There is no one there. A ghost was in front of, or an indentured spirit was in front of you. You banished popped. You're not sure what happens to ghosts that still owe a debt when you cast Destroy Undead on them. But the one that was there faded to nothing.
So, Rail, do you think we need to go back and report this to your mom?
Possibly. Did it just fade out of existence, or
Yeah.
did it actively run away?
It faded.
Okay, I'm just going to hold up a hand. In case you're still here, if you owe a debt to the Orzhov, I'm sure we can talk about arranging for you to discharge it. Just in case it's still listening.
Ingrid, Rail, you hear a voice in the back of your head. At the same time, it is Cleaver's voice. The Ghost Council is dead. Asaf is making her move. Get to cover quickly. We don't know how this is going to shake out. Run.
Well then. And here I am low on the spell slots. You can send a reply back with sending, correct?
Yes, though you're not sure how that would work with two of y'all both receiving a simultaneous sending.
Yeah. Understood. Take care. Keep your head down. She didn't mention Circe, did she?
No.
Okay. Agency, then? Back to the agency? All agree?
Agency's defensible.
Yeah.
Let's head up so we're in the crowds. Let's move fast. And if we see an opening to the Undercity, I'll take us through a shortcut back to the agency.
Yep, and I am going to scribble a quick note to inform Cathal, not Caral, Cathal,
Who's
and
Cathal?
stick it in the documenter pouch.
Oh, wait. Damn it!
You mean not Viviana?
Yeah.
Because we're not using the word corral anymore.
Right.
That'd be,
So
that'd be
I'm going
great.
to let-
Just get a note back. Why do you never
See,
write?
yeah, scribble a quick note to Cathal and put it in my pack.
Okay, what's the note say again?
In the message pouch.
Yeah.
Effectively, what Cleaver told me. Beware. Probable attack incoming. Pull in all agents.
You need to probably put more than that.
No, sorry. That's again what Cleaver told me, and also what I just said.
Okay. So you're going to say, from my sister, and then...
Alright.
Your message from sister, Asaf.
Well,
is-
let's do that while we're getting back up in the thick of the crowds.
As y'all are walking
Oh,
up
yeah, I mean, I think I can-
back to surface level, I need everyone to make a perception check for me.
Oh dear.
Let's see, mine is 17, and Watchers is 22.
Of course it is.
20.
Perception.
Perception. Yeah, perception.
24.
Let's see here. 22.
Okay, yeah. I mean, this is already pretty noticeable, but you are all fairly keen-eyed. As you move up to this upper level, you see a airship of sorts, although it's more blocky and square than the one y'all rode on previously, swooping low over the area. Some large metallic construction attached to its lower hull releases and drops towards the center of the Corvino Chantry's courtyard. Landing with a loud impact, the large metal structure is faintly visible above the building's roofline.
So we're a 15-minute walk away. So like we saw it like hit like the courtyard area,
Yeah.
like from there.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'd say we might want to double time it over there, like, because that
Are we
does not
going
look
there or
normal.
back to the agency? Okay, we're going back to the courtyard. Yes.
Oh,
Boats?
shoot.
Opposite
want to leave-
directions.
I don't want to leave my mother unguarded. I know she must have defenses of her own, but just in case.
Yeah, like being there means we can do something about it, like rather than just being away and things just happening. It's like,
Yeah, hopefully Cathal now knows what's going on and can set up defenses.
Okay, let's
yeah,
get walking
No.
back.
I really hope so.
Y'all are
Walk,
walking or y'all
walk,
no,
running?
not
Yeah.
walk. We are at minimum jogging, bitch.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's get
Just
our
a
jog
light
on.
saunter.
Saunter.
Well, to determine how fast y'all get there, I would like everyone to roll athletics for me. And y'all move at the pace of the slowest person.
Right.
Okay.
I got 11.
Not my specialty.
7.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm checking a thing. I don't want to burn a spell on this, but
22.
Well, we've already got as low as a 7, so unless you can improve his 7.
that rolled right out of the box. That rolled onto my other dice. Damn it. There. Clear dice area. Okay, 16.
16? Alright, so the lowest roll was
Yep.
a 7. 1 second, I am fixing something on my Vanna sheet.
Who rolled a 7 again? Sorry, I
Oh,
was looking at
Fairdeer
my
did.
dice. Alright.
Okay, there we go. Now she's less likely to kill y'all by accident. Okay. Y'all do not move quickly due to Fairdeer being a cautious and, slow person.
What's that supposed to
He
mean?
meant it when he said sauntering, apparently.
Y'all do manage to cut off about 5 minutes of the time that it took y'all to walk, as you see a large metal contraption in the courtyard area starting to unfold itself, long gangly spider-like limbs latching out into the ground and ripping up cobblestone, a large mechanical head lifting up from a central abdomen. You see just past it a figure entering into the Corvino Chantry as a raging fire ignites in the creature in the construct's mouth, blazing out a gout of greenish black fire. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Green flame. I was like, but yeah.
And I need to
have a quick
transition
question.
this. I have an answer because that's my job.
Does this seem a familiar construction to me?
Make a history check.
Based on our knowledge of like the
Fairdeer.
angel construction, can anyone else that was there make a history check? See if it looks
On-
like the angel.
I was
Angel. Oh, that. Yes, go ahead.
I
In
was
case
more
I
thinking
forget, I
about
got a
the
12
tunnel
on
fight.
initiative. I'm gonna write it on here.
Hold on. Roll 20 crashed.
Oh no.
It's fine.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm putting away my other dice.
No on the
I
history.
I need a dice tower.
Get a dice tower.
So yeah, I got a 15 on history.
15 on history. It definitely looks of, is it construction? Though it does not appear to be like the normal tool set utility creature that they create.
Yeah, this or
History check
better to put
5.
better to ask. Like you mean in the more modern sense that that's the kind of thing they normally do, or this might be an older construction model. But like,
You're not 100% sure. It's either an older construction model or it's a custom construction model.
and does it have
Initiative is 8.
any resemblance in design, much like the entity that we fought in the tunnel. Well, that Faraday and I fought in the tunnel.
It looks metallically similar, but it's much larger. It's not a giant ball, and there's no swords. Instead, you see a lot of fire and raging energies bouncing off of it. And I need everyone to go ahead and place your tokens for me.
All right,
While
let me
I
roll my
find
initiative
Mavana's
first.
token.
I need to get my initiative first.
Okay.
The map's not showing yet. You might have the players on a different
Oh.
tab.
Yeah, I cannot see the map.
Hold on. There we go. I thought it moved y'all, and it didn't.
So are we just like anywhere in the lower alley, or?
Anywhere in the lower alley. Okay, let me roll Mavana's initiative. Because I have not effectively removed her from y'all's group yet.
Don't sound so disappointed.
I'm not disappointed.
All right.
Well, I mean, it kind of makes up for not having Frizz here.
Yeah, that I did plan on this fight with y'all having Frizz.
Crud.
Okay, Ingrid, what was your initiative?
12.
Fairdeer?
15.
Yeah.
Grigum?
Sure is a good thing I haven't used up most of my spells for the day.
21 initiative.
God damn.
I used up half of mine.
Yeah.
I got pretty lucky with my rolls.
I
Rail,
was also hoping to. Yep.
initiative.
8. Sorry, I posted it in the chat.
Oh, okay. I have the chat muted because when people use the chat, it beeps and the thing records it.
Fair enough.
All right.
I just posted it so I wouldn't forget when I rolled history.
All right, Grigum, you're up.
Oh, right. It's like, so this thing definitely looks dangerous.
Yeah, it's huge. It's got spiky bits. Its face is lit by a unnatural fiery engine of you don't know what.
Also, oh shit, I didn't realize. I forgot that I now rolled d8s for unarmed strikes. It's like,
And we saw someone sneak in the Chantry too, you said,
Yes.
right? Can you mark
okay,
where
I,
they're stuck in on if it's visible?
The Chantry is to the north. Y'all will not be able to get to it without bypassing the machine.
okay, so I was also going to ask for clarification on that because in my mind that seemed like, something just landed out of the sky. I better duck and cover. I did not immediately think, saboteur. Mostly because I didn't get too much of a physical description either of, like, I thought they belonged there. You know?
I mean, y'all don't know who it is, what it is, or where it came from. You just see a figure slipping into the Chantry.
Not even
We're
clothing
pretty far away.
distinction.
Y'all are pretty far away
And
still.
we couldn't make anything out about it.
I can tell you that with the high passive of a number of people without requiring y'all to roll, that it was a figure in black plate mail. But that's not uncommon to see going into the Chantry. That's the common wear of many of the Orzhov Debt Knights.
Okay.
Right,
So,
but this is Orzhov versus Orzhov. So, great.
okay, so here's what I'm going to do. And there.
Alrighty.
And I'm going to unleash a can of whoop ass.
And your attacks count as magic, right?
Yes. I've got how many attacks? I have 2 attacks, so I'm going to just roll both these 20s as well as these d8s. Ooh. Okay, so not sure about this first one. Let's see, +8. So 14 probably does not hit.
Nope. Your fist
figured.
bounces off of the hard metal plate. It hurts.
That said, this nat 20 probably does.
That'll definitely hit.
For a total of 28. It's is it double the total or double the dice?
Your call. Just decide before you roll.
Well, it'll have to be double the total because I rolled everything at once. It's like,
Okay.
I mean, I could have rolled a second die, but I'll take the 14 stemming from 7. Like, but I forgot also about the +4. So like,
Okay, so 14.
so we
and plus
double the +4, right? Or is that added after?
You add the modifier after.
Okay.
So it's 18 damage.
So 18 damage, and I am immediately using Fury of the Small, which is a no action bonus for additional 11 damage.
It's 11 more damage. As you strike the plate, you push, and the metal just dents in around your fist. There's a small explosion of steam.
All right, and I'd like to spend the key point to perform Flurry of Blows.
Okay. Go ahead and make your
2
attack
more.
rolls.
Ooh. Yeah, no, these follow-up strikes are so much better. Well, they land much better anyway. So we've got a total of 25 and 23.
Those will both hit then.
Alright, so that'll be a 7 and a 6.
So 13 total.
Yes.
Alrighty.
And then I will be using my not Tipsy Sway, what was it? Drunken Technique, which after a Flurry of Blows, I get to have the disengage action.
Yep.
And I'm just going to be like, because at this point, I don't like the look of that maw and the fact that it's gouting flames, so I think spreading out is the best course of action for all of us.
Alrighty. Faradir, you're up.
How tall is this building?
That building is 20 feet tall.
You changed Mavana's name on there.
What? Oh, I misspelled it.
Maverna.
Yeah. Just ignore that.
Okay, it didn't happen.
So I go up 20 feet and then over, so like 25, and I'm going to do Hunter's Mark,
Okay.
and I'm gonna attack him.
Okay,
Shoot
make your
at it.
attack roll.
Okay. First attack is a miss, unless a 10 somehow hits.
It goes in the mouth, and you see the arrow incinerate. Or the arrows.
Okay. 1 second.
I wish you had sending for your mom, Rail. What if this was like some guardian that owed her money?
Well, I do have sending. Do we want to use it?
It takes about, 10 minutes?
1
6
round.
seconds.
Oh, I didn't know if you had it because we didn't get a long rest after the level up.
No, okay, so sending has changed.
We've had a long rest since we
Yeah.
leveled up.
Yeah, no, sorry. I'm used to sending being like, wow, I wish I had a really quick and easy way to communicate to someone that I'm going to be late for something. He's like,
Oh, yeah, no,
he looks at a scroll
communication
of
spells are
sending. It
great.
takes 10 minutes. Yeah, communication spells have gotten so much better in 5th edition. He's like, because before it'd be like, hey, you got the spell prepared. 10 minutes of casting time.
Yeah, I could have sworn we've had a long rest.
Yeah, I
since
guess we
prepared
leveled
it.
up before we saw Scalara.
Yeah, y'all leveled up before y'all saw Galara. All right.
Yeah, we had a long rest down in the tunnel.
Yeah.
Do I want
So-
to use a spending? Is the question here.
Well, it's still Fairdeer's
I
turn.
think the answer is probably yes.
So you'll have to wait
Yeah.
for Fairdeer's turn first.
Excuse me.
Fairdeer,
Fair.
you fired once. I
Uh,
think you have another shot if you want to take it.
Yeah, so 25.
That'll hit.
Okay. So- Okay. So
I need to roll in Watcher, just in case of stuff. Watcher has a 3.
Watcher will act immediately after your turn because I can't edit the turn order on D&D Beyond or add additional creatures once I've started.
Okay. That's great.
Technical difficulties. What the heck?
16, 17. So that's going to be 17 total.
17 damage total? Alright.
Yes.
The arrows kind of start to clang around and you see a few actually penetrate through some of the metal. That was your action and movement. Do you have a bonus action you want to use? Oh wait, no, you used that
used
for
it for
Hunter's
Hunter's
Mark.
Mark.
Right. Alright, that's the end of
Yes.
your turn. Minerva, damn it! Mavana is up. She is going to cast Vicious Mockery on Tux. No.
Fair Bear!
Hey, what? Why does she have vicious mockery?
She doesn't.
She might.
She is going to cast... What did she do? No, she's going to use one of her new features. She is going to use her Protect Other. Rail, you have +5 to your AC until the start of Mavana's next turn. As she interposes your...
Interesting.
I'm sorry, what?
Sorry. Does that only apply as long as I stay next to her?
Yes, as she interposes herself between you and the creature, as long as you stay within 5 feet of her, you get this +5. If you move outside those 5 feet, you lose the +5.
Good to know.
And then as a bonus action, she's going to cast Sanctuary on you.
Eat.
I did not think that was possible.
Oh, she's a paladin.
She's a paladin.
No,
warlock.
I didn't realize that Sanctuary could be used like that.
Yeah. Let's see. You ward a creature within range against attack until the spell ends. Any creature who targets the warded creature must make with an harmful attack or spell
Yeah,
must make a
no.
wisdom save. Yeah.
I'm just so used to it being a self-only spell. I didn't realize you could just be like, it's like you're warded. You're warded.
Yeah.
No,
I am not complaining. She's
yeah,
a very
no.
good paladin.
Yeah, no,
I ain't
she's
complaining
a
either.
very good bodyguard now.
Now.
Alright, so that's her action bonus action.
Before she was just the primary DPS.
Yeah. Alright, Ingrid, you are up.
Okay, I'm going to tell Watcher to go ahead and check ask it if it's a guardian, just in case. But I'm also going to just in case hex it
Okay.
for strength, and because I want to get Watcher's reply first, I'm going to go ahead and do Armor of Agathis on my turn instead of my normal thing. So that should give me temporary hit points, because also I decided for reasons to not heal in between, so that I'm not bad, but I had reasons. So movement, I'll go to just that center spot there, probably. And then have Watcher contact it to check if it's guarding the place are there to fight.
Okay. Let's see here now. Watcher would report no discernible reaction or intelligence.
Okay, well that means it's not necessarily a guardian on guard duty, and fire is dangerous to buildings, so I think I have my answer. Watcher says no intelligence on it that it can discern to answer.
Alright, it's the Hellfire's engine's turn now.
So it's mindless.
I don't know that that's what it means, but...
It's a mechanical construct. It doesn't really do the telepathy thing, right? It just goes based on its programming.
Okay, let's see here now. It would... Let's see here. Yeah, it's going to go for the cluster. Its mouth starts glowing a bright white. The head angles upward, and there is a deep boom as a bolt of energy flies up into the air. Let's see here now. Where would he target? Snap to center. He would be... Let's see here now. That would get that. Just checking who's in targeting range. Ingrid, Fairdeer. Yeah, okay. I need, as the point of impact comes down right here, and it doesn't work when I have the wrong thing selected, a wave of blistering hot energy rolls off of it. I need Ingrid, Fairdeer, Kay, Rail, and Mavana to make a dexterity saving throw.
That is quite a wide range.
19.
Sheesh.
19? Okay. That's a fail.
Ooh, 26.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Rail succeeds.
27 for me. Hold on.
Mavana did not succeed.
Uh-oh.
Well, if a 19 didn't succeed,
9%.
I mean, it's a very hard roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 27 for me and 9 for Kay.
Okay. So, Ingrid fails, Mavana fails, Kay fails. So, anyone who failed takes... Come on, roll. I don't have enough dice for this. Hold on.
Oh, God.
Right, the hardware acceleration.
Okay.
It's going to proc a roll on a second. I forgot to turn hardware acceleration back on my PC, and so D&D Beyond's dice are just slow. Come on. Alright, so everyone who failed takes 25 bludgeoning damage. Anyone who succeeded takes half of that.
So there go my temporary hit point.
Hold on. I'm not finished
So
yet.
Without
round it
doing-
up or down?
Any cold damage.
Nope, not done yet either. So that is bludgeoning damage. So half of 25 is 13? Yeah, sure. So let me... She should be reset on that. I didn't give Mavana a long rest the last time I gave her a long rest. Okay, there we go. Alright, so-
Do we have a doggy in dire trouble?
Oh,
Okay, sorry. Trying to keep up with multiple things at once, and then... Okay. Taking 5d10 bludgeoning damage plus 2d12 thunder damage. So, let me do this. And 11 thunder damage, halved on a successful saving throw.
Which is
Oh,
6.
dear. Okay, so would that be 5 or... Okay, 6.
6, yeah.
This thing does not mess around, apparently.
Okay. Let's see here now. No one got rendered unconscious, correct?
Correct.
Let me
Including,
check.
I thought Kay got hit. No?
Yeah, he's down to 8.
Damn, Kay is tougher than
Yeah.
I remembered. Oh, hey, Tasha's is going to have the new Beastmaster rules.
Mhm.
I cannot wait to play a Swarm Ranger.
It is going to stride forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, right to there. It's spider-like limbs digging into the ground and tearing up cobblestone and smashing the sides of buildings as it goes. Rail, you're up.
Okay, so, Ingrid, sending or no sending?
I think we're
I'm gonna say
fighting.
sending.
No, because Watcher told us it's not a guardian.
I was also concerned about... You know what? I'm
Okay.
going to cast sending anyway, just to cast sending. So... Casting sending to... Sirsa. Giant, spidery construct thing attacking outside. Saw someone in black armor sneaking inside. Beware assassins. Sound reasonable?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the message. That takes one action,
The spell fails.
and then as a spell fails. Well, shit. And as a bonus action, I... let's see, I don't have any kind of cover from the thing. It's too far away to hit.
It's 10 feet in front of you.
Yeah. You know what? As long as I stay within 5 feet, you said?
Yeah.
I'm going to stay where I am. Still have a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
I can't hide behind Mavana, I'm assuming.
No, not easily. If you're a halfling, and halflings were in this, but you're
Yeah.
not and they're not.
I am going... Yeah, why are halflings not in this? Halflings are cool.
Blame whoever
I'm going to
designed
cast
it.
Shillelagh. And you know what? I'm going to step up next to Mavana.
Okay.
That seems like a bad idea. Never mind, I'm not going to do it. So yeah, I'm just going to cast Shillelagh, and that's my turn.
Alrighty. That ends the end of the first round. Above, the sky starts to go dark. One of Ravnica's moons sliding in front of the sun, almost as if compelled by magic. The area around the moon ignites in a corona of brilliant diamond light. An eclipse happens above the streets of Ravnica as the ground starts to glow a gold and blue mixture. A wall seems to form up around the edge of the Orzhov district.
Of which we're inside, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And
Not
let
the best thing
me
in the world.
check someone else's, because there's other things that are happening at the start. Will you roll to the top, please? Thank you. Come on, D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Let's see here now. You are at the very edge of her range. But you are in her range. Let's see here now.
So
Like, edge of her long range?
Yeah.
just for reference, the Ghost Council that was mentioned earlier, that's the heads of the Orzhov, right?
Yes.
So if they're dead, then this is a full-on power grab.
I hope they're not dead.
We were not prepared for this.
They were dead to start with.
Oh. They were dead to start with, but Glover's message did say the Ghost Council is dead,
Okay.
and that a staff made her move.
Okay.
So
To be fair, Rail, we're not prepared for anything.
she will
True.
cast a 6th level
Eldritch Blast. No, I'm kidding.
She does have that.
Oh,
They're celestial warlocks.
Oh no, this isn't Mavana.
No, it's not her initiative. It's either someone below the other initiative or higher than Grigum.
Yeah. Yeah. She will cast a 6th level magic missile. Let's see here now. That is 1d4 plus 1. And that's 5. So 5 times 8 is 40. You see from off in the distance several streaks of light flying over the buildings before slamming down in a repeated hailfire of forced energy on top of the Hellfire engine.
Oh, it's good to have air support. Or artillery support, I suppose, would be the
close
proper
air.
word.
Yeah, close air support covereth a multitude of sins.
Well, if it was Cathal, she's not doing it from home because this is way more than 1 mile.
Cathal may have upgraded a few things without telling y'all. She has been spending a lot of time in her workshop.
She has been.
We are missing a couple of, home reports.
Alright, Grigum, you're up.
Okay.
Cathal
So
totally
here's a
never
question
reported us.
I want to
I'm sorry,
pose
give me
to
that
you,
one more
GM.
time. 2 people were talking at the same time and I missed both of them.
Go ahead.
Oh, I just said Cathal really never reported to us.
I know, but we should have like a newsletter, a letter about what's going on within our own company, and we haven't really been reading those.
That's what I go to Pan for.
That said, look, question I would like to pose to you, dear GM.
Mm-hmm.
Considering the size of this construct and the size that Grigum is and his abilities, if I decide to God of War this, it's like,
You can totally climb
would
up
I
on
get
top of
any?
it.
Would I get any advantage? It's like,
I will let you use either your choice of athletics or acrobatics.
right, but the end result, what would that give me? It's like,
You don't really know the nature of its construction. It would definitely be a lot harder for it to hit you, and it would definitely be a lot easier for you to hit it.
okay, I'm willing to take that chance. It's like mostly because its limbs so far seem to be spider-like and doesn't seem to be pretty dexterous on its own back. It's like, I guess you could say, like it can certainly scuttle around pretty easily enough, but I don't think it could scratch its own back. That's a heavy assumption. It's like,
That is a heavy assumption, but I am not.
But-
don't have anything to immediately tell you one way or the
Yeah.
other to dissuade or confirm it.
yeah, I'm just going with the way that it vaguely looks like it's constructed as.
Yeah.
So
It's
at the very
a
least,
logical
out
thought.
of its
It makes sense.
yeah, and considering its major weapon is that huge gout so far, like, so here we go, vertical stride, like, and attempt to leap. It's like, I'll proper position after I've made the roll. It's like,
Okay. Go ahead and make me either an athletics or an agility check.
acrobatics. Let's go with that. It's like,
I mean, being on it, it is like very hot and steamy and made of fire-ish.
Eh.
Is this like really? Okay.
you don't know Griggo. He might be a firewalker.
Sure.
Okay.
Where is that? Okay, there it is. Okay, small
So
creatures.
25?
Alright, 25. This will use your action as you're, like, kind of climbing on it a bit once you make the jump, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Like
Because, it's
it's
like...
not a vertical surface, so yeah.
Yeah, you kind of have to grab onto it, scramble around, and find and balance yourself. Okay. Check contested by the
Just put it like
targets.
that.
So, it has to use its dexterity. Which is... 1d20 plus 3. Alright, it rolled a 21. What was your roll again?
25.
25?
Nice.
You impact, there is a searing pain in your chest. Take 3 fire damage. But it's not like, I can't stand this. As you land, dig your fingers into the metal and pull yourself up in some way to not fall off of it.
I'm a monk. Of course I'm going to be able to find my balance.
Yeah. Alright, so that'll take your action because you have to, get your grip on it and stuff. Do you have anything you want to do for a bonus action?
Hang on. I know I have plenty of bonus actions. It's like... No, that is an action. Is it? Bonus. Come on. Yeah, no, that doesn't. I will use patient defense. It's like it's having a key point. It's like just in case. It's like
that is the defensive action. Double. It has disadvantage on attack rolls. So, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Dodge action as a bonus action on my turn.
All right. I think that's movement action, bonus action. So, Faraday, you're up.
I shoot it.
Okay.
Good course of action.
So
I missed.
So the alley we're in actually has no back. So since we ran up it, right? So if Kay wanted to go around the building for cover.
Yes, if you want to go off of the map, you can go off of the map.
Yeah, I was going to actually ask, do you think Ingrid could probably chase after the person who ducked into the building?
Nope. Because she's here fighting.
Yeah, but I'm reasonably sure we can handle this.
She's the only one with an area of effect heal. She's here fighting.
Yeah.
All right.
We're already down a person.
So that's 19 or
I may need
26 to hit.
That'll hit. Yeah.
In case you didn't see the possible doomsday spell that's currently going on, it's like this probably could take longer than we have.
I may need to prep mass healing word, assuming we survive the day.
Each round is only 6 seconds. So,
yeah.
We'll figure this out and then we'll all duck in together.
I love making y'all fight giant things.
Oh, I love fighting giant things. That makes me get the most creative.
17. 17.
17? It's starting to look rough. A number of dents have appeared in it. There's been some heavy damage to a couple of its plates, especially along the back. Griggum, you can see where the force bolts just tore into its hide.
Is reload an action or bonus action?
I believe it is an action. I would have to reread the thing.
Basically, the loading property means you can only fire once a round.
He has a special load that takes an action after he empties the whole clip of 12. It's on his weapon.
Okay, it is an action. Sorry, I was lazy.
Yep, no worries.
Okay, so bonus action,
Order Kay to take cover.
Yeah. Are these doors actually open? Can he actually go inside the building?
Yeah, I'll allow it. There's definitely been some enough damage to that door is not secure.
Okay, so he's gonna be here, but I'm on top of the building. He's inside the building.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and this down here is an open alley because that's the way we came up. If he had wanted to retreat at any point.
I guess.
Um,
Casting a spell is an action always, right?
Depends on the spell. Oh, I need you to make a concentration check for that concentration spell you were holding.
Oh yeah, for me, right?
For everyone who made was holding a concentration spell.
Let's see. I think I took a lot of damage, so I'm not sure I can hold Hex. I don't think I have Hex, but I'll roll. I don't think I have it. I rolled an 11, so.
Yeah, it was 25 plus 11.
21.
So you need to make a...
Sorry.
Hold on, I'm doing math. 25 plus 11 is 36. 36 divided by 2 is 18, so you have to roll 18 or higher.
I don't think I could have done Hex last time anyway. I think I could have only done the armor or the Hex.
It's fine. What was your concentration saving throw, Tux?
I believe 23.
Okay, so yeah, you maintain concentration on Hunter's Mark then. Alright, that was your action to attack. Do you have anything you're doing? You use your bonus action to order K. Are you making any movement?
Yeah, well, let's see here now. Yeah, there's no way I can make it to another building. Sorry. Okay, it's 20 feet vertically,
Yes.
correct? Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go over here. Again, still on top of the building.
Okay. Let's see, Minerva's turn. God damn it!
Movana.
Just resolved the Karal Cathal thing.
Nobody named Ivana except you.
It's like, company vote to rename her Maverna. She's like, what?
Please, no.
Minerva. Sure.
Oh, I forgot.
screwed
Rail,
it
you had a +3 to your saving throws. Because
Oh,
you're within
okay.
10 feet of her.
Fair enough.
Well,
I think I
didn't he
made the
cast
saves
either
anyway.
way?
Yeah, he did. I just forgot to tell him about it.
Good to know.
Let's see here now. She will use her Healing Light as a bonus action and dump the full thing. That is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You heal 14 points of damage, Rail.
Okay.
And that was her
Ivana,
bonus action. And as her action, she is going to lash out with her Vicious Longsword, which is a +7 to roll. That is a miss. So she will use Lucky. That is a miss. She will use Lucky again. Wow, she's rolling progressively worse and worse. She's going to save her last Lucky point and just eat the miss. So she heals Rail and then lashes out with her blade, just clanging it against the metal with no effect.
well,
That is
it's
honestly
an
a
attempt.
little annoying.
That's an important thing.
Okay. Let's see here. That's Mavana's turn. Ingrid, you're up. Hello?
Hello.
Shh. She's not blinking.
No.
No, she's spinning on my end.
Alright.
I got
Same here.
Just give that a second, I guess. Da, 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 da. And she just sent me an audio message.
Connection issues, maybe?
Hey. Yeah, internet's still up and running. I'm on my way. Give me a second. Apparently her computer is disconnected or something like that. We are going to go ahead and go on our break a little bit early. Try and be back within about... I'm going to try and be back within about 15 minutes. Yeah.
Sorry.
Go.
So what's happened so far is we got a message from Clefron ascending. The Ghost Council is dead. Aesoph is making her move. Get to cover quickly. We don't know how this will shake out. Run. So then we saw a smaller airship go overhead and drop off some kind of goldeny colored metal thing. And we decided instead of running to the agency, we're going to go run and check on his mom since it was dropped off in the courtyard. We ran up, and the creature was uncoiling with a lot of big spidery legs, and we also saw a figure in black plate mail slipping in the door. As we started fighting, Rail sent out a sending to his mom, and the sending failed. So we are currently fighting the thing, which Watcher has tried to double-check and make sure it's not like something she summoned to guard her or anything, and it didn't have basically an intelligent answer. So that coupled with the fire near buildings, we're assuming it's, hostile.
It is
that
an
and
older
attack
instant machine.
Orzhov, so it's like,
Oh, also, a moon moved in front of the sun, creating an eclipse. There is sparkling blue-gold energy around the edges of the Orzhov district that is reaching up to the sky. And, I think... Did you relay the message? Would either of y'all have relayed the message that y'all heard about the Ghost Council dying?
I assume Rail told everyone that when he first got it. But...
Yeah, and I
I'll
think
be
he
honest,
sent it
I'm
to
not sure.
your mom.
I mean,
I was going to say,
let's say I wouldn't have kept that secret.
Because,
I was gonna
otherwise
say-
you wouldn't have been running back to help your mom.
okay,
True.
double checking to see if I'm not muted. It's like,
I can
yes,
hear
I'm
you.
not.
I
hear
hear you.
I can hear you.
Yeah,
Now I can,
I
yeah.
was just going to say that out of character, like, I didn't realize that was going on. So my first instinct was, hey, go rush back, protect something. And it's like, I didn't realize we were straight up told to bug out. It's like,
Alright.
So, since we left on my move, do you want me to go ahead and
but,
resume?
hey,
Well, give me 1 second. Halo, I'm rolling you in at the end of the initiative order. Please drag your token onto the field. And preferably the southern
I think it
portion.
makes sense just to be like there.
Can we roll in Watcher too, since you're editing it, or no?
I'm not editing it. I am literally just throwing him at the end right before I do Cathal's
Okay.
action.
That works. That's fine.
I thought
Okay.
we set up your new token, did we not?
Who?
Did
Oh,
too.
his.
It shows on the
yeah.
picture, like on the actual thing,
there are
sure,
two.
that it's there, but when I drag it out, it's not.
Oh.
Yeah, there are two token things on the GM side. It's like,
Weird. Okay, I'll
whereas
flex
the
with it
player
later.
can only
Lots of
edit.
Oh, I heard that
Yeah, the
Clockwork
player-
Soul may be confirmed for Tasha's.
Heard that too. I am excited.
Alright,
Either-
Ingrid, your go.
Anyhow,
So basically, I did movement down 10. I'm basically flattening myself against the wall to be like as far this way as I can.
Mhm.
And I'm aiming my blast where I just put the square. Because what I'm going to try to do is knock it back a little bit away from them with the best leverage I can get. is this an open or a dead end?
This is open.
Okay, just asking to double check in case. So I would have 6 beams, because unless I knock it back, I can't get really close to heal them anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go ahead and roll for beams.
And it is a strength check to resist being moved, right?
No, it's an any size automatic if it hits.
Oh, right. Yes.
Warlock.
Right.
I got 8 and 20 on my
You got
first
the
roll, so
magic.
that's the lower one is 17. Does 17 hit it?
No.
Okay. So the first one did crit though.
Okay.
And then I'm assuming that the 14 doesn't hit it, but
Nope.
the 27 does, right?
Yes.
And then I'm pretty sure the other 2 hit it at 24 and 27.
Yep. And yep.
So I'm going to just use the dice roller on my phone for this, because that's what I do whenever I actually calculate Eldritch Blast stuff. So I have 5d10 plus 20. Correct?
That sounds right.
4 hits do 5 each,
Yes.
and the dice is doubled on one of them, so 5d10 instead of 4d10.
Yep.
52.
Jesus. Fuck.
And if it can push it back, it would be pushed back 4 times.
Okay, and what's
I don't
the
think it would
distance?
do the full 10 feet because it's like pivoting around a corner.
Okay, so
Reminder: don't lightly fuck with warlocks.
that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Even if they are the weaker of the caster types, it's like
All right,
they're
so
still
you're
caster types.
losing
Blasters, so
you're losing some of the movement because you're blasting it through the building.
well, you moved it 5. I could have moved it. Oh yeah, because it's 10 foot, not okay. I
Yeah.
see.
You move it. So Griggum, you get the fun experience of being on top of this thing as Ingrid just unloads onto it in a torrent of energy as it smashes through the building slowing down some of the movement as it's pushed away.
Okay.
It's the rest of my movement to go back forward a bit.
Okay.
That way I'll
Honestly,
potentially be in
that'd be
position
nice.
next time.
I'm going to go ahead and remove that little square.
So that's movement, action, and bonus action since I used the wristlets to do bonus action as blast.
Okay.
So, and Watcher can now get to Kay.
Okay.
And Kay has his own healing potion bottle if he decides he needs it, just a reminder. But Watcher will go ahead and dump one of its healing potions on Kay and then go back and take one of mine.
Okay, roll heal.
Okay, let me track the healing potion deduction because I don't want to forget. And then it's 2d4 plus 2, so a 3 and a 1. So 6 healing for Kay.
Okay, K heals 6.
Is
And
at
Watcher is
14.
going to tell it should probably not be on buildings in case they collapse and then fly away.
All right.
Because buildings are somewhat collapsing right now. No thanks to anybody.
Buildings are
Circumstances.
collapsing.
All right. Hellfire Engine's turn.
I mean, let's be fair. Let's be fair. Buildings are collapsible.
Let's see.
Apparently.
Yeah, under the circumstances, I don't think anybody we care about is going to complain.
It is going to charge forward towards Ingrid as the sudden source of massive damage, using Flesh Crushing Stride. So it moves 40 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Smashing into the building. Gregum, you're clinging onto its back. I need Ingrid and Kay to make dexterity saving throws.
I am going to mark my character to let you know that he's clinging on the back
Okay.
somehow.
Kay got a 20.
20? Alright, K is pushed 5 feet to the nearest space out of the Hellfire Engine's path.
Like there? Does that work?
Out
Or
of
is
its
it here?
path, south.
Oh. Like here?
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so what happens when you fail?
When you fail, on a failed save...
I assume 11 failed.
Yeah. On a failed save, the creature falls prone, takes 8d6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
So, 1 second. 1, 2, 3.
So I'm basically semi-damaged and dodging legs at this point.
Well, let me roll the damage and then I will read the rest of the effect.
Okay.
That's 23 damage. That's a lot of ones. That's annoying.
Ow.
Fair. Okay. If the Hellfire Engine... Oh, yeah, you're also knocked prone. I mentioned that, right? If the Hellfire Engine remains in the prone creature space, the creature is also restrained until it's no longer in the same space as the Hellfire Engine. While restrained in this way, the creature or another creature creature within 5 feet of it can make a DC 18 strength check. On a successful save, the creature is pushed to the nearest space out of the Hellfire Engine's path. So, your speed is 0. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and, let's see. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. So your attacks have disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on dexterity saves. Okay, there we go. I was reading for myself and the edification of our viewers. That is its only action. Oh, no, that's only on saving throws. It's fine. Alright, Rail, you're up.
Okay. I am going to cast bonus weapon.
Okay.
Bonus weapon. Spiritual weapon as a bonus action.
Are you using its new thing?
Say it again?
Are you using its new thing that you get with your
so
dagger?
many updates. I don't know if I got all my updates done. The Raven's Talon
Oh.
Exalted. Once per day
Wait,
you
hang
can
on.
use it, or once per long rest. I don't remember if I updated your Raven's Talon sheet yet. I have a lot on
Yeah,
my
it is
to-do
not.
plate.
No worries.
But yeah, you once per day, once per long rest, can use the Raven's Talon to cast spiritual weapon at its lowest level. But that spiritual weapon can use sneak attacks.
Right, I forgot about that. Question is whether this is probably the hardest fight we're going to have today. How
No.
rough does this thing look again?
It's in bad shape now.
Okay, so in that case, I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do is slash myself with the Raven's Talon for 5 damage
Mm-hmm.
as a bonus action.
Okay.
Then step up. So I'm still within 5 feet of Mavana.
Yep.
And stabbity stab the thing.
Okay, your attack breaks Sanctuary.
Yeah, well, seemed like a good idea. Well, bonus action. Spiritual weapon would have done the same,
Yes.
right? All right.
Just, I have to inform you when the spell is no longer in effect.
Fair enough. Right. So yeah, going to roll attack. Do I get advantage or sneak attack with it?
You get sneak attack with it, because I would count Grigum as within a threatened space of it.
Okay. But do I get advantage on the attack? Like, is it flanked or no?
No. Grigum is not in a position where he could provide a flanking advantage, and Ingrid is restrained and so not a threat. Or not in a threatened square.
All right.
Very different
Let's
things.
roll the attack then. Yeah, so that was bonus action. Now main action. Attack. So this is going to be at a +9? Yeah, +9. 19.
That'll hit. That is actually... Yeah, that is exactly one more than you needed.
Alright. And I use my so it says I use my casting modifier for attack and damage.
Yep.
So that means it's still 1d4 just plus
The bonus
just 1d4
from...
plus wisdom, basically.
Yeah, plus the bonus from your activating it.
Right. So hold up. Where are my d4s? There's a d4. This is going to be still not the greatest amount of damage. Oh, but I get sneak attack, right?
Yep.
Okay, so first off, I know it's a 1d4. So it's going to be 1 damage plus 5 from wisdom is 6.
Mm-hmm.
What's the...
You do an extra d6 of force damage, I believe. Let me check. Because it's been
Also,
a
I
while
am
since you've used the
dumb.
Raven's Talon.
I'm sorry, I'm dumb. It's okay if I make a slight change to what I was doing, because I completely forgot I know Booming Blade.
Yeah, I'd allow it.
Okay, because as part of the cast, you make a melee attack, so it's still going to attack with it.
Yes.
Okay, so Booming Blade. So 1d4, so it's 1 plus 5 from my wisdom plus 2d. Wait.
Oh, that's when you have advantage, right?
Plus 2d8 from Booming Blade. I was like, wait a second, why am I doing so little damage? So 6 damage plus 10 damage is 16 damage. So it's 6 force plus 10 thunder.
Does that include your rogue stuff yet?
No.
Your sneak attack? Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So 6 force plus 10 thunder plus what's my sneak attack is 2d6. My attack has me rolling 3 different kinds of dice.
Yeah.
Plus another 8 damage from the sneak attack.
So 16 plus 8 is 32?
24.
Plus 8 is 24.
What did I say, 32?
Yeah. And it is sheathed in booming energy.
Yep, so if it moves, it goes boom.
Yep.
And
Unfortunately...
then there's willingly, though.
Yeah.
Willingly.
Unfortunately, it's pretty
and
happy
that's
where
my
it
turn.
is. Alright, Farrell, welcome back to the game. You're up.
Hey, cool. I'm trying to Chaos Bolt it.
Alrighty.
That is a nat 20. Huh. Wow.
Nice.
Hi.
Nice.
Right out the
Welcome
gate.
back to the game.
Right off the gate, yeah.
You can either
Just-
double your dice, or you can double your damage. Or you can either double
choose
the
after
number
I
of
roll.
dice you roll, or you can double what you rolled.
He's been having us choose before we roll. That's what he did with Grigum.
That's fair. No, I was wondering. Alright, so as far as the thing goes, because it's Chaos Bolt, and this is a weird thing, because I have to roll the 2d8s for the damage type, will
Mhm.
the extra roll affect that? Or does the... Okay,
Only
so
the
I can
first
choose
roll.
4 different things.
Oh, actually,
Okay,
yeah,
only
no,
the
I'd be
first roll
fine
of
with
that.
that. That's not much of a boat. That's not much of a... Plus, you don't know what resistances it has.
Yeah.
And I like the idea of it just being flavored with 2 different damage types. It's like suddenly.
Yeah,
That
makes
sounds
sense.
like a very Frizz thing to happen. Not gonna lie.
I'm gonna do
Well,
both, like 2 different
please.
rolls.
By the way, please tell me that you took Elemental Adept Cold.
No.
Oh,
I
I
did
have
not.
a kobold that has
You need
elemental
to.
adept cold.
You need to for Chaos Bolt because that causes so much shenanigans.
Yeah, but also I'm a lightning mage. That
Dun
is
dun.
13 for the first roll. And the second roll, that'll be... Which is... 11. So... I'm gonna choose Psychic to be the type. Because why not?
Okay.
Not indeed.
So... Cool. That was 13 on the second roll,
It's a
and then...
construct, though. Like,
Right. It was the choice of either fire, lightning, or psychic, or thunder. It's a construct.
Yeah,
I'm
and
fairly certain fire's not gonna do anything.
yeah, but thunder sounds like the thing that would probably do the most damage. Psychic, I'm
Unless-
sorry, but it might be immune to psychic.
Well,
I
That's
mean,
did
Slightly
the booming blade look like it hurt it?
I'm sorry. What
Is
did you
I-
ask me?
Did when I stabbed it, did it look like I was
Yeah, you heard it.
enjoying taking thunder damage? Okay, so I was worried that it might be like immune to it or absorb or something. Never mind. Ignore me.
Yeah. Well, I'm still picking psychic though.
Okay. What was your total damage roll?
13 plus. It was.
That was 11.
I'm too tired for this. So I know I definitely rolled a 7, a 6, and a 3, and a 4
Okay.
for the D8s because I remember that. And then it was a 3 and then a 4 on the 2D6 rolls.
Okay.
It was 7, so 14. That's 23. 27.
All right. The energy lashes into its body. There is like a shudder along its form. As several of its legs kind of droop. It's looking in bad shape, but it's still moving. Let's see. Top of the initiative order, the sparkling blue and gold energy that outlines the area solidifies into a dome that towers up into the sky, with its zenith being marked by the eclipsed sun that blazes with the Orzhov logo emblem. Diamond light just fills the area. You see in the distance what looks like a small explosion strike the side of the dome, but no effect seems to come of it. Brigham, you're up.
there goes with all their support.
Okay, so you mentioned before that the previous barrage actually tore open bits of this thing from above.
Yes, there is some severely damaged and dinged up plates on its back.
I'm going to start wailing on these spots.
Okay.
I want to start to try to, bust this thing open. See if I can just start maybe wrenching things out and try to make it grind or spin uselessly or whatnot.
All right. I'm going to treat this as an
So
attack.
it's just
So
me.
yeah.
Yeah. I was going to say, do you want me just to start flurry of blowsing on this thing? Or
Whatever method you want to attack this with, I will allow.
you know what? Why don't we flavor this as me attempting a stunning strike in an unusual manner?
Okay.
So I'll just make my usual attacks because I am basically just like
Yeah.
at the same time trying to interfere with its machinations. It's like
Yep.
the mechanization. That's it. Okay.
You got this.
All right. So the 15 doesn't hit, but the 18 does, I believe.
Yep.
It's like,
18 will hit.
all right. So that one will dish out 6 damage, and it needs to make a Constitution saving throw. It's like,
Okay. 6 damage.
I will be spending the key.
Constitution saving throw.
DC 14. It's like,
DC 14. Okay.
Mhm.
20 plus its con. Oh, why am I doing this? I can just roll it. 17, 18, 19.
all right. Spending another key point for flurry of blows.
Okay.
Ooh. Yeah, no, these two will hit at a, like,
And
at
the
a
flurry of blows is your...
23 and 26.
Yeah, those will both hit. This is your third or fourth key point.
In this turn? Is it, or total?
Total.
Uh,
Because there was the first
This would
flurry of
be my
blows, the
fourth.
defensive action. Yeah, fourth.
this will
Okay.
be my fourth. I'm down to 7. Is it-
Just making sure I'm tracking right. Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
Mhm. All right. Damage is 8 and 8 and 10. Like, and I'm spending 2 more key points to. Like, well, spending a key point each as it comes up. Like,
Okay.
to try to stun this thing again. So first one.
That is 26.
All right, and one more for a final attempt.
18.
Okay, no, like, I did some damage, but not enough to like.
What was the total damage?
That was an 8 and a 10, so 18. For
Okay,
this flurry of
18.
blows. It's like,
All right. Go ahead and refund yourself those that second key point then. Your fist strikes down through the weakened portion. There is an explosion of fire and steam around you, and the flame in the creature's maw flickers and starts to die out as it sags down to the ground level.
Just a final furious yell, and I just slam my fist into something. It's like, and after that, it's like, I think I hit something important.
So do I need to do
I think
anything
you
extra to wiggle out?
Make a strength saving throw.
Saving throw.
Check.
It is falling. No.
No. Like a 3.
3? Oof. You take
Alright,
4 points of bludgeoning damage as it
Are we
falls on
still in
you,
initiative?
but you are knocked free.
Okay.
All right. Is there anyone else like out here, or was
Like, there were rushing crowds, but the area seems abandoned now. You do see several indentured servants circling the area, as well as a couple knights fighting either other knights or spirits. There is that giant you saw at one point, seems to be down on the ground across the way from the Chantry, bleeding.
Hey, Fair Deer, come in close for a second if you need any healing.
I'm good, but we should really make it into the
Okay, I'm
Chantry.
healing without you.
all right?
Okay, everyone gets 44 points of healing.
Okay.
Whew.
So that just tops me right the fuck up. Like,
Yep.
That's literally K's HP.
Oh,
Alright,
hey, Fair
Rayla's
Deer, you
going
owe
to
me a
check.
potion
I'm
for
full.
Trey later. I'll get it when we get back to the agency.
All right.
Okay.
As much as
We
as,
can
much
do
as I'm sure
inventory
everyone
later.
would love a break, I don't think this is the end of it. Is the dome still there?
The dome is still there. It's scintillating blue, blocking out the sky, centered on the Orzhov crest of the sun, eclipsed by a moon.
I think it might be time for an Arcana check on that dome. Now that combat's over.
All right, anyone who wants to make an Arcana check, go ahead.
I was going to say
I
Rayla's
will
going to check on the
assist.
I'll
giant.
hop in on that.
This dice hates me. 10.
10? Okay.
19.
19. Phrase, you recognize a sequester spell. The entire area is cut off and cannot be entered via magic or normal means, as well as all communication magics are suppressed within the area of the dome.
Hell. Yeah, Rayla's going to check on the giant if the giant is not like immediately obviously dead.
He is at the other side of the courtyard. It would require crossing the courtyard that is full of spirits, as well as a number of agitated-looking Rakdos that are slinging fire spells.
Hey, Frizz Rail, any idea on this dome?
Never mind on that.
Does the dome go underground? Because we could just go under.
Oh,
I
does
think
it
that's
block
your
the
specialty, right?
I think. All right. Did anyone else see that figure slip inside? Right.
Yeah.
When
No.
this thing attacked?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We probably should make sure your mother isn't assassinated first.
Yeah, and also there's the fact that the dome went up after they disappeared, so there might be a connection. Let's go. Just
Let's
starts
move.
All right. So y'all are
I follow
crossing.
Molly. Ingrid didn't
Hopping,
make the
swaying.
check, so she was confused about the dome, so she was asking.
Okay. I don't think anyone... Does anyone relay information to Ingrid about the dome as y'all travel across the courtyard?
Oh, I'll definitely
Yeah.
tell her what type of spell it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say Rail didn't make the check. Like he didn't attempt it.
I mean, if Rail wants to, he can.
Yeah,
It's a
I'll
matter of
follow.
looking and thinking. All right.
I guess
he was busy doing something else.
Should I do an Arcana check on if I know if the area of effect would include underground?
Yeah, please, go ahead.
18, 23.
23. It is... While it manifests as a dome, it is really more of a cylinder of effect.
Ah.
All right.
So underground is probably not.
Yeah, we're cut off.
I was just still having her like ask because she would have been a little bit confused. Like she doesn't know what it is, and she's being told about going underground. So, but yeah, following Gurgum.
You rolled a 23?
Yeah.
You would know that this spell is frequently used by Orzhov to isolate areas in which they are intending to deal with non-compliance, as well as limit the mobility of outside forces.
Which is exactly how it appears to be used at the moment.
It's also
Wonderful.
sometimes referred to as the eviction spell.
very apt.
Okay, so if y'all are trying to cross the courtyard, I assume y'all are trying to do this with a minimum of confrontation and fighting?
Yes.
Do we all need to cross the courtyard?
To
Like,
get
can I
inside.
can? Oh, we have to get. Okay, so we have to get inside. We have to do that. Yeah,
Well,
that makes sense.
You know what? I am going
Yeah, we're
to
I'm
trying to
trying
get
to
into
get
the
rid of
building.
Ow. If we're trying to be sneaky, I can spare a pass without trace, I think.
Sounds good.
Okay, well, there's two ways to do
Alright.
this. Y'all can either try and sneak past the Rakdos and the Orzhov that are occupying,
Sneak if it's Rakdos. Sneak.
or you can try and just outpace everyone.
Well,
I'll pace them. But I don't know about you guys.
the Rakdos don't seem to be fighting in like an organized way.
They are
correct?
shooting fire, screaming, throwing spiked balls. That one dude in the black that you saw is slinging out ebony flame.
Now, does it look like they are this is a premeditated thing on their part, or were they just caught up in this mess and they're just like,
Yeah.
fuck it?
Well, I mean,
Exactly
we just
what
said
they
we're
said.
following Grigum. So, like, what kind of pace is Grigum
Yeah.
setting right now?
That's a good question, but I need an answer to this first.
They do not seem to be acting in any organized fashion. They seem to be choosing targets of opportunity and chaos.
Okay, so
Come on,
they
this is Rakdos. Like,
yeah,
They're gonna do what they do.
It was a fair question because they can organize good parties. At the same time, they are also chaotic gremlins. So it was important to consider the distinction in this case, whether if they were just a neutral agent of chaos right now, or if they actually were part of, like, a leading force of something else. Now, I'll admit I was considering just seeing if I can acrobatics, parkour, rooftop nonsense my way to safety. But if I'm supposed to be setting the pace, it's like we're going to try and script battles as much as we can to get to the chapel. I think it was. Is it a chapel or is it a?
It is a chapel. Is a good word for it. It's more of a basilica.
Okay,
but
right.
They call it a chantry.
Okay.
Chantry. That's the word I was looking for.
Right.
Okay. So we're going into that nonsense.
Okay.
Yeah.
So y'all are avoiding fights, but not rushing the courtyard. Okay.
So if you want to do the sneak, we could use Pass Without Trace, but we're not really going slow, though.
If y'all are not if you're not just racing across it, then y'all are actively avoiding fights, then y'all are having to slow down and plot your course a little bit more. I need stealth checks from the group, and I will average the rolls.
Right. I was going to say, in that case, I am going to cast Pass Without Trace on everybody.
Okay.
Because I wasn't quite sure if I was casting that or not. So, yes. Cast Without Trace. While I keep up concentration, everyone has a plus 10 on stealth checks.
So I still only got a 17.
Okay.
I got a 27 then.
27?
I, too, got a 27. It's like,
The new dice no
bring the
longer like
average up a bit.
36.
All
I
right.
think this is my first result above 30.
Who else did we need? That's
It's like 35, I think. Hold on.
I need a stealth roll for K.
Who also has a plus 10.
16, 26, 30.
30? Okay. Let's
Yeah.
see. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Are you doing Mavana?
Yep. She has disadvantage because of her armor.
Right.
So that's 19.
Can she get advantage because she's so pretty?
You're really building up that Mavana romance, aren't you?
So that's an average of 26.
Wow.
Y'all needed a 15 to beat the roll.
I mean, someone gives you a plus 5 to your AC, and that's just bumping that romance level up, isn't it?
Well, if an attack had rolled high enough to hit him, but not high enough to... If an attack had rolled high enough to hit him normally, but not high enough to break through, she would have taken the damage.
Oh, she's your little thrall.
Anyway, it takes y'all about maybe 5 minutes to kind of skirt around the edge of the courtyard, ducking under some fights. You see that spiral-eyed gentleman laughing and just throwing out handfuls of ebon fire and sheets of flame.
I stay on the opposite side of the group as we go.
Where it catches y'all see it catch a knight, and his the metal of his armor starts to burn.
Oh dear. Lovely people.
Like not even melt, just burn.
Yeah, think wood in a fireplace.
Those air pockets are killer, man.
Equilibrium for defending Mavana's honor. Anyway, y'all manage to skirt around. As y'all approach the door, it opens, and a knight in black armor with a scrawling, intricate design on his armor of angel wings, as well as a black cape with an Orzhov logo on the center of it, done in gold, emerges. And he has a shield on one arm with the Orzhov guild symbol, and the other holds a ornate-looking long sword with blood on the tip.
There aren't like more specific symbols like he's not wearing any Corvino.
You don't see any of the Corvino iconography.
Does the angel look softish?
It's a stylized angel worked into the armor.
I'm not going to be the first to attack him.
That's
But-
okay. He's the first to attack y'all as he holds out his hand,
Aw.
and a bright blackish red orb of energy fires forward towards the center of y'all. Y'all have to be traveling within a certain radius. What is the radius of Pass Without Trace?
Past that trace. Checking.
I think it's 30, but I'm not sure.
I'm not sure if it's specified.
Is it? It's either 20 or 30
It's
feet.
definitely-
30.
30?
Within
Either
30
direction.
feet,
So we
yes.
would have been within a 65-foot
radius.
column somewhere.
Okay. So who would be traveling within 20 feet of rail?
Vaughn.
I mean, I feel like we should just roll for distance or something because, like, that's
Yeah.
very arbitrary to be like who would be within.
Well, I'm trusting
Brigham
y'all
was
to...
leading, so he might not be.
Yeah. Well, I'm
No,
trusting y'all
I'd
to
be in
take
the
a look
middle.
at this. Like, okay, this is the source of the stealth. How far away would I be comfortable being from him?
Brigham
Yeah,
went.
no.
I declared I followed. I don't know, like, how far within the 30-foot spectrum, though. Like, how far away he was from Brigham, kind of thing.
All right, I can just do the random table then. 1 second.
I think that I would probably be pretty far.
1 second.
I'd be
Let me
close.
pull my.
Yeah, but you're Mr. Tagalong all the time.
Well, I mean, if we're doing this random, I need to. I have a table that I use for stuff
Yeah.
like this. So where is it? Running the game, combat, without a map. I love that they have snacks as one of the suggested table rules in the DMG.
And the fire hit was red and black.
Yes. Jesus, what the hell? Okay, it is a sphere, so radius divided by 5. It is a 30-foot radius, so...
So it'd be 10 to one side, 15 to the other on rail.
Oh, it's a 20-foot radius, right?
Oh, so 5 to one side,
So
10 to the
4
other.
of y'all would get hit.
Okay.
Because the target in area of effect for Theater of Mind is, in the case of a sphere or circle, the radius, which is 20 feet, divided by 5, rounded up. So,
Alright.
unless someone wants to volunteer to take the hit, I will assign a number and roll.
I already said I'd volunteer to take the hit.
Okay, so that's 1, 2... Well, it's centered on rail, so he has no avoiding that one. So that's 2.
Yes.
So it's either Tux, Grigum, or Zizva.
All right, I'll take it.
Okay. I was
How
about
does
to
he
say,
saw it?
well, that's fine because I just rolled a 3, and you were in the 3 to 4 category range. So, Okay, Hellfire Orb. Each creature in 20-foot radius. Make a DC 20 Dexterity saving throw. Or, sorry, DC 18 Dexterity saving throw.
Jeebus. Alright.
So
Do I still have the bonus from Ivana, or did that go away?
You are within range of Mavana, yes.
Do I have a +3?
Yes.
24.
24?
Yeah,
Can you
well,
make
doesn't-
that?
Doesn't save me. I got it like 14.
Hey,
That's
2
appreciated.
people still
Uh,
have half inspiration if anyone wants to give it out.
23.
23. Come on.
Like, did this dude
Um,
seriously see through the stealth?
Fairdeer and Fritz still have half inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has
I
true
don't know,
You wanna
sight.
do
full
it?
inspiration.
Yes, but
We
you
have
have
both.
half
Sure.
Yeah,
inspiration.
but, like, True Sight,
Sure.
We
like,
both have
weren't
to agree
invisible or
to.
anything, we were just sneaking.
Yeah. We both have to agree
Sure.
to give Rail. Okay, cool. Rail.
Like,
And-
I didn't think True Sight worked with stealth.
No, true sight works with everything. Like,
Right, but like,
Hey,
I thought that
Robert,
only worked with like
redo your
magical.
save. They gave you your their half
Oh.
inspirations.
All right.
no,
Yeah.
true
Much
sight
appreciated.
is
Let's see how
I
it
see
goes.
everything. He sees into the border ethereal right
Well-
now.
I rolled a 1.
So the other one's better.
The other one's better.
Why is OBS
Much
trying to
appreciated.
update in the middle of my stream?
Well, they've
Grigham's
still
muted
both
and
got
has been talking
regular
this entire
inspiration, I
time.
think.
No. I just started talking.
Oh, okay. That's
I happened to just roll 18 on the dot.
Oh crap,
Nice.
guys! I forgot to unmute us.
Well,
No,
guess
I'm
we have to
kidding.
redo
We're
the whole
fine.
thing.
I'm kidding. I'm
Yeah, I'm
kidding.
about to say,
I'm
like,
kidding.
because EQ definitely mentioned something about Mivana, so like
Yeah.
we had to be.
Yeah, I wanted to see who was paying
Yeah.
attention for a second. All right. So if you made the save, you take. Let's see here. That's a lot of dice. Come on, give me the. Where's my? There you are. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. That. I'm hearing banging from outside like firearms, which is a little distracting. All right, so if you
That's
failed your
not so
save,
good.
you take 47 fire damage.
Jeez.
If you made your save, you take half of that.
Okay, so
Damn. Okay.
Just
I've got good
24.
news. I've got good news and I've got bad news. It's like the good news is I take nothing because I have evasion. The bad news is that doesn't help any of you.
All right.
Yeah, hey.
And then
At least you're alive.
Well, I'm not finished yet. If you then
course.
if you made your save, you take half of 36 necrotic, and if you failed your save, you take 36 necrotic.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, Asaf isn't fucking around.
Oh, that is Asaf?
No, that is Asaf's assassin.
Yeah. Fair
I think
enough.
we're going to have to probably
Uh.
go with him before we go in to see if we can save anybody, unfortunately.
So how tall is this assassin?
This guy. I'm sorry. Give me that one more time.
How tall is this assassin?
He is 6'7".
Okay.
Okay. Let me do some quick math and check something. She was at... Is she bed? So, yeah, Mavana's unconscious.
Yeah, I'm in single digits.
Alright. Let's roll initiative just because we have a lot going on.
Okay. Non-natural 20.
Okay.
+4.
Even if you're unconscious, please roll
19.
initiative.
12.
Is anyone unconscious?
Mavana.
Ivana?
Oh,
Mivana.
Okay.
Faraday, what was your roll?
6.
Alright.
Do we need a grid for this? I kind of feel like we might need a grid for this.
Sure. I can just use the generic one. Y'all rolled a lot better than I expected. Rail, what was your initiative?
9, which is one more than how much health I have right now.
And Frizz, what did you roll?
19.
19? Alright. And let me just transition y'all back to... the generic one I've been using. And throw his token up there. We will say the left and the right is cut off. The south and the north are open.
All right.
Okay,
The
do we need to
Chantry.
position according to the other damage or just throw our stuff on there somewhere?
Throw your stuff somewhere on there. Because I assume that when the explosion happened, y'all scattered a bit.
Start right there.
Well,
Okay.
Okay. Top of the round. Ingrid, you're up.
Okay, well, I think we're going to do a little more burst healing. So I want to save one of them. So last time I used 5 hit dice.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to need some days of downtime after this. I'm not sure she's going to get them. So we'll see how that goes. So let me mark off the ones I used last time. And then, so I'm going to go ahead and use 5 more.
Okay.
So that is clear. 5d8 plus 15. I don't even need healing right now, hardly, but okay, 36.
36. Mavana returns to consciousness. She is prone.
Pick it up, Mavana. We need your help. And then Ingrid's going to go ahead and use her action to do 3 bolts.
Okay.
23,
23 will hit.
26,
Will hit.
and 12. Okay,
And
so
12 will not hit.
2d10 plus 10.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the cameras. I got 23 damage.
23 total?
And he would move back 20 feet.
He does not move. He has immobile.
Then I go up to confront him. And that's movement, action, and bonus action.
Alrighty. Frizz, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna use my object interaction to reach and grab this small bag of things. I'm gonna dump them all over the ground in front of me, and 10 iron spikes fall to the ground. I'm gonna wave my hands. Come on, little buddies. I'm gonna touch them all real quick. Cast animate object on all 10 of them. They're gonna pop little wheels like a car, and they're gonna go up 30 feet and attack the death.
Alright. I'm going to treat this as a swarm, so draw a 2x2 square. And that will represent them.
Alright, let's see.
Can the swarm get flanking? Well, I guess not there anyway.
Yeah. And these are small, right? Not tiny.
What
Oh,
size
they're
are
like-
the spikes?
No, these are like a foot long. Like
Okay, yeah, they're small.
they're small. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, and that is 10 attacks on him.
Alright, go ahead and make your attack rolls.
Let's see, that's 10. 7, 21, 7, 16, 9, 23, 13, 9, 22, and 26.
Anything above a 20 or anything at 20 or higher hits.
2, 3, 4 of them hit. And that is 48 plus. I'm going to roll that all at once.
Yeah, that's fine.
Unless
One
you
of them
have
rolled
otherwise
a 20.
stated. Was it a
That
nat
last
20?
one roll. Yeah, that last one is a nat 20. It's like 20 plus 6 is 26. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a nat 20. Cool. So that is going to be an extra d6 on there. 4 hits, and they each get plus 2 to hit, so that's plus 8. That'll be... $36 damage
36.
of bludgeoning, slashing, or piercing, I believe.
Alright. They just
DM can determine if
launch
it's
into
piercing
and
or slashing.
tear into it. You said spikes, I'm going to treat it as piercing. They just slam into it, hit, and
All right.
pierce through a lot of the scales and a lot of the metal underneath. Blood starts seeping out from its like ankles and thighs and stuff. But it slowly stops.
Cool. Yeah. Well, I'm going to move over here just a bit. Not there. just to get a good distance from everyone else.
Okay.
And that's all I can do.
All right, Griggum, you're up.
All
Hey, I
right.
gave you flanking potentially.
Doot, 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 doot. Boop. And we are rolling up and like just starting to smack the guy. And oh, that is so terrible. Like I rolled max damage on damage. I rolled max on my damage dice, but I rolled an 8 and a 6 on my to hit rolls. Oh wait, no, advantage. I forgot.
Yep.
So that was the first attack. Like, nat 20 on the second one. Like,
Nice.
I will just, since the damage dice are already rolled, I'll have to double it, which is 16 plus 4, so 20. Like,
I bet you're glad you didn't tell her not to get in the way of the battle this time.
All right. You just
I didn't say
land
not to get
a
in the way.
brutal blow into its back. He like lurches forward, and his eyes glow dark. Grow dark.
Glow
Sorry.
dark?
Grow dark.
Oh, okay.
okay, like, can I keep going, or is
Yeah.
that like end of?
No, I mean that was your
Okay.
movement and action. You still have a bonus action.
Yeah, so spending a key point. It's like, and flurry of blows. It's like, first attack.
Remember, those have advantage too.
Yes, which is why I said first attack and rolled 2 dice. Okay. 23. It's like,
Yeah, that'll hit.
7 damage. It's like, and then second attack. This one was cocked. It's like, 19's not going to do it. It's like,
Nope. Sorry.
yeah, and I will hold my ground this time. It's like,
All right. End of your turn. It's going to use its legendary action to cast a spell. It is going to cast Destructive Wave. So I need Ingrid, Griggum, the animations, and let me check the distance.
Hold up. Sorry, Ingrid, how much did we heal from your AoE again?
Second one
36.
was like 30. Oh yeah, 30 something. So
36, I believe.
Okay, so I need...
I forgot to mark it on my sheet.
Okay, I need Griggum, Ingrid, the Constructs, Frizz, and Rail to all make a Constitution saving throw. He lifts his sword up, pommel up. The hilt glows brightly for a second, and he drives it into the ground. A thunderous wave of necrotic energy rolling out across the battlefield.
18.
18 is exactly what you needed.
Okay.
So you only take half damage.
24.
18, 24. Okay. So,
I got 26. I need to see what my constructs got.
yeah.
Let's see. Their constitution is 10. So there's 2 flat rolls. You said 18 was the save, right?
18 is the save. 5d6 thunder.
Alright, 3 of them survive.
Okay, so everyone who failed takes 21 thunder and 16 necrotic damage. If you succeeded, you take half of that. If you failed, you are knocked prone. If you failed, you're knocked prone. If you succeeded, you're not knocked prone.
Okay,
So
Okay,
if we
so-
succeeded, that's 11 thunder and 8 necrotic, so 19 damage.
okay, I was about to ask
Thank
what the third number was. It's like,
And then
Jeez.
prone on a fail, standing on a success. Are there any of the little animatronic things left?
That's Thundercore. I don't. Of them have 4 health.
Okay. It is the knight's turn then. His legendary actions refresh. He is going to cast... Is Grigum standing?
Yes.
Okay. I'm trying to decide which one he would use. He would use Searing, yeah. He will cast Searing Smite, his sword igniting in reddish-black flames as he turns around and makes starts his attack sequence. He attacks with the longsword. That is first attack is 18 plus 11 for 29. I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah, that hits.
So,
you just have to look at the red circle for my AC. It's okay.
Oh, okay. That is 8 plus 5. So that is 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And then Searing Smite does an additional... I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
The first amount of damage was 22, you said?
No, 18, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 damage from the first attack. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Alright. You know what? You've been lucky so far. Call black. Let's do this. That's a middling 10 for 12.
12? Okay. You take an additional 1 point of fire damage, and you are burning. So until you spend an action to put the flame out, you will be taking an additional 1d6 fire damage every turn.
Alright.
He then makes his second longsword attack, which is a 28 against Grigum.
Mm-hmm.
For 6 damage. And his third longsword attack is 23 for 13 damage.
Obviously, this guy's never heard of Geeking the Mage, which might be good in this case.
He can't attack Ingrid.
That's an interesting one.
All right.
Yeah, I was going to say that like you might note that half it's like two-thirds of the party are casters, so
Rail, you're up. Are you still up?
Right.
That was a lot of damage you just took.
I am still up. I am not happy. First off, bonus action, spiritual weapon using the Raven's Talon.
Okay. Go ahead and mark the space. Instead of a dagger like you expect, it instead manifests as a quasi-corporeal raven, flapping its wings. Did I say corporeal? Corporeal. Quasi-corporeal. That's fun to say. Say corporeal with me. Corporeal.
corporeal,
Oreo.
incorporeal, corporeal,
Alright.
quasi
Roll 20 is
corporeal.
being an annoying jerk. There, the blue.
I thought I turned off the moderator on Streamlabs.
Well, I mean, it lost the other settings with all of our health overlay and stuff, so I wouldn't be surprised if they did some update and it lost that setting too.
Alright, so spiritual weapon makes an attack.
Is it a sneak?
Does a spiritual weapon get advantage for flanking?
Yes. It also
Wonderful.
triggers the effect of the Raven's Talon.
The 1d6
Oh.
force?
Yeah. It's an attack made using Raven's Talon.
Fair enough. Right. So hold up. First off, make the actual attack roll. Ta-da. How does a 21 do?
Barely hit him.
Yep. Okay, so 1d6 force. That's 4 damage plus the spiritual weapon damage is 1d8 plus 5.
Mhm.
Wait, is it casting it at my level?
At
Never mind.
At lowest
It's
level.
casting at the lowest level.
Yes.
So yeah, 1d8 plus 5. So 4 plus 9 is 13 force damage.
You can also add your sneak attack if you want.
Oh, right. I will.
I feel like you need to make yourself a weapon cheat sheet for the dagger and that, just to have them
Double
handy.
6s. Haven't had that happen in quite a while.
Boxcars.
That's an additional 12 damage. Yeah.
So what was the total?
12 plus 4 plus 4 plus 5.
12 plus 4 plus
So-
4 plus 5.
25?
25.
25 force damage.
He's already
that
looking
for ya?
rough.
Yeah, he's going to be looking rougher in a second. I am going to use my main action. Let's see what I got.
Well, you can't do a spell, right? Because
No, Raven's Talon is an ability, it's not a spell.
oh, okay, cool.
You know what? This guy's looking pretty shiny. Not gonna risk that not working. I am going to... Well, how bad is Mavana? Mavana's back up again?
Mavana is at
But she-
30-something. She's rough.
Okay, Mavana's
She's
doing
not
great.
half dead, but she's not good.
Yeah, when in doubt. So as my full action, I am going to cast Toll the Dead on this dude. Because why not? I'm sure it'll pass the wisdom save, but at least it'll look cool.
Okay. What's the saving throw?
Saving throw is 17.
That's a 15.
Alright. So I'm assuming it's taken some damage at this
It
point.
is at half. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's going to take...
I believe it's 2d12?
Uh,
No, wait, y'all are at tier 3.
Oh, you're right. Wait, you're right. It's not D8s, it's D12s.
Yeah, it's
because of damage.
3d12 at this level, I believe.
3d12 plus my wisdom modifier because I'm a cleric who's gotten to a certain level.
Yeah.
Now I have to find my d12s. How dare you?
He never heals.
He heals some.
I
There's a
think
D12
I've done
plus
more
a D12.
healing than he has.
No, you haven't.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
Ingrid
Okay,
is the party
Ingrid's the real
tank
healer.
Ingrid
Well,
is
How do I
I'm only
prepare?
now starting to tank, and I'm not sure if it fits her or not. We'll see.
Ingrid is y'all's Batista.
alright. So yeah, that is going to be 3d12 plus 5 is 3 plus 7 is 10. 18 plus 5 is 23 necrotic damage.
All right. Oh, necrotic. Okay.
Necrotic.
All right. You hear a dolorous bell ring as his head looks up, and then his eyes ignite in dark fire again, fixating on Rail.
And Rail is going to flip him off and step behind Mavana.
Faradir, you're up. Mavana is prone, by the way.
Guess
Oh,
what
shit.
I'm going to do.
You didn't mention that. That might have changed what I did.
I
Yeah,
said-
she was
well.
unconscious,
Yeah,
and
she
she
was-
got brought back
I
prone.
said she's still prone.
That is true, but
Guess what I'm going to do?
my action has
I'm-
been spent.
I'm going to do Hunter's Mark. I'm
You're
going
going
to shoot it.
I really wish that you had looked into the heart of your weapon today, or whatever it is you do.
What do I do?
You're not using your weapon's full capability.
Okay.
That's not going to hit.
Make your attack roll.
That's going to be a natural 20. So 27, I believe. Hold on.
That'll hit. I mean, it's natural 20. Roll damage.
Yes.
Or double your damage, or whatever you want to do.
Okay. And I just doubled the weapon damage, not the Hunter's Mark, right?
No, Hunter's Mark doubles too. The only thing that doesn't double is your modifier.
6, 10, 10, 15, 21, 22, 23, 24
Okay.
damage.
You just pepper his chest like in a shape of Ingrid, because you're having to shoot around her.
I have sharpshooters.
Yes,
so,
I know.
Yeah.
Like Ingrid, you feel just like a rain of bolts shoot past you with no fear because
just
of your armor.
don't mess my hair up.
All right. Anything else? I believe that's you have 2 attacks.
Oh, the first one missed.
Oh, okay.
I got like a 2, so
Oh, yeah, that would definitely miss.
that's not gonna happen.
End of your turn, he is going to use his legendary action. His first legendary action to cast a spell. I need Rail to make a charisma saving throw.
Alright, but I have a +3 on it.
Okay.
I mean, I'm assuming because I'm next to Mavana.
Yes.
Oh, I was about to say.
Let's see. How does a 12 do?
You are banished.
That jackass.
For the
All right.
next minute.
Should have put him off.
Let's see here now. The target must make a charisma saving throw or be banished. If the target is native to the plane of existence you are on, banish the target to a harmless demi-plane. While there the target is incapacitated, the target remains there until the spell ends, at which point the target reappears in the space it left or the nearest unoccupied space. Alright. It's Mavana's turn now. She will spend half her movement to get up from prone. She sees Rail vanish out of existence. So her
She's not
principal
having a
is
good
not
day right now.
available. Let's see here now. What would she do when her principal is not available?
Murder.
I'm picking between 2 things because her 2 priorities are... Yeah, she's going to go to secondary priority. She is going to rush up to Ingrid. Why is my mouse not selecting things?
You're on the wrong tool.
Oh. Shush.
I understand if you want to check the house, though, Mavana.
Okay, her movement is 30. That's 5,
She has half.
5, 10, 15. That's as far forward as she can go. And she will cast Aid at 2nd level on, let's see here now. Oh wait, no, that's only good for 3rd level or higher. It would hit multiples. So she won't do that. Instead, she will cast... Because she can't get closer, she doesn't have much in the way of long-range options, so... Yeah, she's going to cast Heroism on Ingrid and Griggum. Oh wait, nope, that's touch base. God damn it, she can't do anything! She's going to cast Find Steed.
Fair enough.
Look, she did amazing in the last combat.
It would be great if a horse just appears and just rear kicks the enemy, and then the enemy goes down.
No, she'll use Sacred Flame on it. Because she has cantrips. She hates casting cantrips, but it's the only option she has. That is a dexterity saving throw. It makes a dexterity saving throw, so Mavana just looks pissed off.
Eh, it's
All right.
something.
Ingrid, you're up.
It's getting...
Well, I don't really want to push it anywhere. It's pretty much theoretically where we want it.
You can.
So, and she doesn't really feel like trying to put hex on it, so we're just going to go with 6 bolts.
Point blank?
I guess she will try to push it once. We'll see how that works. I'll go here. I theoretically can if I hit it.
I mean, you hit
It's
it before,
immovable.
and it has immovable. It cannot move unless
Oh,
it
yeah.
chooses to move.
Okay. Yeah, I'll move back one.
It will trigger an attack of opportunity.
Does it have to remake the check again?
Which check?
I presumed you were doing the Among the Dead check
Yeah.
before, as to why it couldn't attack.
Yeah. That is an 11 plus 4 for 15.
It's a DC 17.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, it can't.
Okay.
Hooray.
So, yeah, I'll go ahead, and I already rolled, and I think the first two missed. The highest was 16, so...
Okay.
18 does hit, though, right?
No.
Okay.
20.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I got 0 out of 6 beams.
All right. Your beams just scatter around it.
Yeah, just horrible rolls that time.
Oof. Action, bonus action, movement.
And I'm moving back up.
Okay. Frizz, you're up. You have attacked it offensively. It is no longer affected by your Among the Dead. Just as a note.
Alright. I am going to bonus action first. I'll go ahead and get those 3 attacks out the way from those little spikes.
Okay.
1 will hit.
How much?
That's a 26. That'll be a 7 piercing.
26 is a crit. Right?
25, my bad.
Okay.
Plus 6 to hit.
Oh, it's a 25?
It was a 19 on the roll.
Okay,
Okay.
It was
25?
25.
It will use its reaction to parry and block the damage.
Oh, well. Okay. Fine. I'm just gonna move up a bit with my action at a diagonal between everything. I need it to make a dexterity saving throw as I throw a lightning bolt at it.
Okay. It's not super mobile, and it's in metal armor, so...
So it shouldn't have actually had that check or the check where it couldn't attack me and did Griggum, because I attacked it with beams the first time, right?
Oh, I completely forgot about that. Oh, well.
Also,
Alright, so... Does lightning give disadvantage if they're in metal armor still?
I thought that was only what is it? Lightning grasp or whatever.
That's it,
called.
yeah. Sorry, I was missing.
Yeah.
Shocking grasp. That's it.
also, just so you
Shocking
know,
grasp, yeah.
banishment is concentration.
Yeah. That's why it's starting to parry the attacks.
Okay.
Okay, so... wow, that's bullshit and bullshit. So, 11 is its...
Alright, cool.
So it will use a legendary reaction. Sorry, legendary immunity, whatever it's called. Damn it, where is that? Legendary resistance, of course, to automatically succeed.
That's fair, I guess.
It
Then
still
let's go
only
ahead and
takes
decide.
half.
It takes half. Let's see, I'll just roll that twice. 4, 3, 2, 2. 1, 2, 6, 6. I'm gonna roll the 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 because I'm gonna use a sorcery point to do the thing where I get to reroll dice equal to my charisma modifier.
Okay.
It'll be a 6, 6, and a 4 plus 6. 28, 3, that'll be 34 damage divided by 2 though because of its resistance. So that would be 16. 16 lightning.
16, and it makes the concentration check. That is a 5 plus a 5, so it loses concentration. Oh wait, no. That's a 10. Yeah, no, it maintains concentration.
Damn it.
Because it takes 16 damage,
Yeah,
and
alright.
concentration is half of the damage taken, or 10, whichever is higher. So it needed to make a
Yeah.
10, and it rolled a 5, and it has a +5. So, yeah, it maintains
Well, we still
concentration.
got Grigum.
Yeah.
Maybe Grigum will break it.
That. Hey, we still got Grigum. Rail's like,
I'm going to find out what
hey!
angel wings taste like fried after this.
Okay. Anything else on your turn, Frizz?
I will retreat back to where I was.
Cool. At the end of your turn, it will use another legendary action to cast a spell. It's going to cast Command on Grigum.
Oh,
Grigum,
I think
it turns to look at you, and in a raspy voice, it just goes, grovel. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
here we go. Eight.
8. All right, that is a failure. You have to use your next turn groveling before it. And now it's Grigum's turn.
Okay. I'd like to use my action to break charm
Nice. All right.
because it's stillness of mind. He's like,
That'll
that's it.
definitely
I
break
am
it.
on fire. What? How much damage?
No, you need to make a. Let's see here now.
Oh.
On a failed save, on a successful save, until it uses its action to put out the flame or some other doubt. Oh, so yeah, I just roll it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's 4 fire damage as you continue to burn.
Does he still get his bonus action?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have bonus and move. It's like, like, yeah, I have stillness of mind, so that was allowed me to break charm, but I wasn't sure how long that was going to last, if it was just going to be one round of groveling and just being prone, but I'd rather not be prone.
Yeah, you don't want to be prone in front of this dude.
Yeah.
It ain't fun.
I cannot do flurry of blows without attacking first. So, okay. Hang on.
When in doubt, pants him.
I don't have an action. It's like,
Damn it. Well, it's the thought that counts, I suppose.
let's see. I need to. I've got way too many things to sort through. It's like, requires flurry of blows again. That requires me to attack. That requires someone to miss. It's like, that requires a dex saving throw. That requires me to have a disadvantage on something. Like, I know I have stuff that I can do. Like, where is?
I think you're down to goblin actions, which is disengage and dash and stuff.
I have patient defense. I nearly forgot that. It's like,
That would do it.
yeah. And I will make use of that. It's like, and Ingrid, like, do you want me to stay in melee? It's like, in flanking, or like,
Whatever you want. Flanking doesn't help me.
right? It's like, I think I'm going to take a moment to back the fuck up.
We can actually adjust on your screen, Jonas, to like include a little bit higher, like 2 squares higher.
How's that?
Fine.
I mean, I won't see it until the lag to.
Okay. It is going to swing at you. Oh wait, no, it can't because it used its reaction to block the stuff, so it doesn't have a reaction. All right.
I didn't mean to cut them off. I just meant so we could get Grigum on screen too when he came back.
Okay. All right. That's the best I can do. All right. It's its turn then. Grigum is out of range. Ingrid is a valid target for him now. It's going to make its 3 longsword attacks.
I was going to say shield is very likely right now.
That is a 14, a 23, and a 23.
Why is she
Shield, and that that won't make a difference on these, will it? Because it would meet it, so might as well not use it. Okay, so 2 would hit.
Oh, she has the shield spell. Because sorcerer.
It doesn't make a difference this time, though, anyway, so
that
he can 2 hit.
is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 21 damage. Oh, I haven't been adding his necrotic damage. Shit. Oh well. Anyway, then that is an additional... So, 21 slashing damage, and... I was wondering why his damage was so low. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 30 necrotic damage as it lays into you twice with its sword.
Okay, I am super low.
I was trying to figure out why he had such low damage output. Oh well. Rail, you're in a blank gray room.
Yep.
Fairdeer, you're
Yes,
up.
I am.
Hey, Rail. Oh, never mind.
Oh, that's mean. I love it. Fairdeer, are you there?
Yeah. Okay. 18 plus 7 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Hold on. 18 plus 7 is 15. He's going to parry it again.
You mean it's 25?
Yeah, he has 20 and
You
parry.
said 15. I was just clarifying it's 25.
Oh, yeah, 25. Sorry. He has parry, which he uses his reaction to add a +6 to his AC.
Okay. That's another critical.
He can't parry that.
Hitting. Okay. So 6, 7. 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27.
27? Damn.
Yes.
He is looking rough.
Oh, and concentration check.
Yep, 27 divided by 2 is 14.
Sorry, I don't want to be a jerk. I just really don't like being in this room.
That is an 11. Concentration is broken.
Yes.
Wow, you pop back into existence. Oh, wait, hold on.
Thank
15. Yeah, it's still not high enough.
Whew.
I thought for a second you were just going to tease him and be like, nope, you're still gone.
But then you pop back out.
Yeah.
He's going to use the legendary action to banish you again. And another legendary action to make it where you have no
He
save.
got his legendary actions back.
Nobody sends Rail to a room with a moose.
I mean, here's the thing. He got his legendary actions back on his turn. He can only take a legendary action after another person's turn. This is the first turn since he's gotten his legendary actions back, because Rail essentially didn't get one. Anyway, bonus action, movement, anything like that, Faradir?
As far as bonus action, shit, hold on. I think unless... No.
Okay. End of Faradir's turn, he is going to use one of his legendary actions to cast a spell. Ingrid, make a charisma saving throw. Oh, wow, that was stupid. I can't believe I just did that.
Okay, so I do get advantage because of the help, but actually that was really bad. I rolled a 3 and a 1.
Oh.
So it's still only a 12. Actually, like I said, I'm rolling like shit now.
Okay, Ingrid, you are banished.
Okay.
Rail, you come back in time to see Ingrid blip out of existence.
Lavana, what are you doing? You have
Are you
one
really
job.
saying that's her in character? Are you really?
No.
Okay,
Stay in character, Fairbear.
Mavana's turn.
First looked up.
Ingrid's space is available, so I am going to move Ingrid off of the board temporarily. Unless my mouse doesn't want to work with me. There we go. Mavana goes 1, 2, 3. And she is going to cast...
Smite.
Yeah. Well, no, she's going to double smite.
There you go.
She's going to cast Searing Smite, which is an additional 1d6.
So I actually have a question.
I probably have to answer it.
Is Watcher still in the space?
Watcher is still in the space, yes. Because
Watcher is now on Mavana's shoulder.
that totally won't throw her off. She makes her first attack with a +7. That is a 2, so that misses. She makes her second attack. That is a 5. She will use her last luck point to reroll. 17, god damn it. She had to work for that. Alright, so 17 plus 7 is 24. He already parried, so he can't parry again. So that is 1d8 plus 5 plus 1d6. And she will smite with a... Come on, give me a spell slot level. A second level spell slot, which is an additional 2d8. So it's 3d8 plus 1d6, and then it is an undead for one more final one for 4d8 plus 6. Or plus d6. So that is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So Mavana comes up to this, her blade blazing in fire, and she just slices down into the knight's chest. There is an eruption of necrotic energy, and his armor collapses to the floor with nothing within it.
Okay. We should go check on Rail's mom.
Yes. Yeah, Rail is going to run in.
Alright,
Ingrid back?
Yeah, Ingrid returns.
Does she telefrag Mavana?
No.
No, I just like show up like already pre-hugging Mavana, and it's like, oops, hi.
Yeah, you show up on Lavana's shoulders.
Alright. 1 second while I close that stuff out.
Arcana on the armor to make sure we don't need to do anything extra to damage it to like.
Go ahead and make a roll.
Oh, just ask your Xbox.
11.
It looks like just regular armor.
Okay. So, GM, can you do me a quick favor and let me
Probably.
know what my health was on my token?
Oh, I believe it was 23 because I forgot to add the necrotic damage to all those hits. 21.
Yeah, we'd have probably been in way, 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 way worse shape with that.
Yeah, I'm mad at myself.
Yeah.
And plus the whole, we were still using the wisdom avoidance and shouldn't have been thing. Oh well.
Yeah. I mean, it was fun.
I'm going to down a potion of greater healing.
All right.
Let me check what you've got. Oh yeah, you've got 3 greater. So let me move you
Yeah,
down to
right.
2.
All right. While you do that, Rail, you rush in the main Chantry area. There are bodies scattered everywhere. Plenty of people who were in the pews before were still there, though now their bodies are draped over the wooden seats. The priest that was up on the dais is draped over the altar, blood pouring down from him, in a scarlet river that runs down the middle of the aisleway.
I'll start checking to see if anyone looks not quite dead.
There's a lot. There is a total of 50-something people here. It will take a while to check everyone.
You check for the family,
Rail is just
Bill.
not stopping moving.
All right.
Yep.
So Ingrid is remaining behind?
Yes, she's going to stay behind to stabilize everyone she can. Because she figures Rail and Mavana can heal any family members.
Okay.
But she can stabilize people unconscious.
I'd like to send Ingrid a thing on the spice murmur. Do you hear this?
Do I?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, no, you don't. That's right, sequester is still active.
It's been less than 3 minutes since this.
Ingrid's just
walked into
checking
the
the
building
bodies
as far as I know.
and just like she's not even checking them. If it would take 6 seconds to check them, she's just casting spare the dying on everyone she passes.
All right.
Okay.
So,
Most
fair
of
deal.
them are failing.
You going to stay with her or should I? Sorry.
I'm going with Rail.
All right. I'll stay here with Ingrid.
All right. Frizz, what are you doing?
I'll stay with Rail.
Okay, so Rail and the Fairbears are going upstairs. Or are they all going downstairs? You don't
I'm
know
going
where
up
she
with-
was. But, okay, here, let
If
me
you'd
give you
like.
the...
I mean, I know where she was last time. That's where I'm headed.
Okay, so you're heading down to the Ossuary Archives then. Okay. You cross the dais. Kars is not looking in good shape where he is draped over the altar. You go through the back, the 2 doorways in the back into the waiting area. The table that is normally back there is broken. Another body lying on top of it, a knight in dark armor. The stairs to the left lead down, the stairs to the right lead up. You rush down the stairways into the crypt below. You smell blood in the air as you hurry down into the long hallway. It junctions to the left and the right. Last time you saw her, she was down to the left and up the 4th door.
I thought from your description, Karsus was dead. If there's a chance he's alive, that's where I'd go first, just
Okay.
to say.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to say Ingrid and point at Kars as I head by just to make sure she notices.
I thought you
Rail
started
is not
working
really
at the
seeing
back
much.
and on your way forward, but okay. Kars,
I just thought from your description you were describing, like, way lethal.
like,
So I just... Okay. Well, anyway, if
So
Rail
where-
says... then-
Where did you say there's blood?
running down the altar. The air smells of
Sorry,
blood
in
down
the
here.
ossuary archive. I mean,
The air smells of blood. Like that kind of rich irony scent. You last time you
I'm
saw
going
her
to-
was the 4th door down on the left-hand side.
yeah, that's where I'm headed.
The spell
Unless I
works on
see
Kars.
something
He
that-
is stabilized.
I'm actually going to use my last Healy Zone thing where Kars is, so anyone within 20 feet of there.
Okay,
We
that'll
get
get about
revived.
half of the
Wow.
crowd.
And I'm sticking with you, so I'd like to sneak in and grab some health from that too.
Let me go ahead and actually roll it then. And I should anyway, because I need it. 1d8 plus 3 is 9.
Okay. About a third of the front 4 rows of people revive and start sitting up and looking around.
So what happened, Cars? Did he...
Well, let's deal with the immediate rail. You're down in the ossuary archives. To the left and the right, you don't know where the smell of blood is coming from. Again, the last time you saw your mother, she was down the 4th door on the left.
Yeah, again, I'm as far as Rail's concerned, he's probably under a time limit.
Okay,
He is rushing.
Okay, so you're going to the 4th door on the left, is that what you were trying to tell me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
I
he's
need
trying to get
actual,
there
like-
within the limit for Revivify.
Okay, you open the door, you see a body slumped against the ground there. It's male, about maybe a foot taller than you, with short, shaggy hair.
Gregor,
Gregor.
potentially.
Let's check. Is it Gregor?
You recognize the body of your brother.
Medicine check.
Make a medicine check.
That's
Who make a medicine
19.
check?
Close.
Fairdeer is making a medicine check.
Okay.
Can you not hear him?
He kind of cut in and out for
Okay.
a second there.
Yeah. So that's 27.
27. Still warm, but no pulse.
Can I try to revive him with that?
I'm not really.
Well, actually. Okay, so like healing or something like that wouldn't work. You'd need a resurrection at this point.
You get the sense that you are within the time limit of a revivify spell. But not for much
Okay.
longer. Because y'all weren't fighting him out. He was only in there for about 3 or 4 minutes. And y'all were fighting him outside for less than 15 seconds.
Okay, so would a cure wounds work?
No, he's dead.
Could a shocking
Who's
grasp
that?
work?
I
No.
don't know. You don't have a
I
goblin
think he's just saying
defibrillator.
it's up to Rail if he wants to do the diamond.
Yeah.
Well, I will relay this information to Rail.
Rail is... Again, Rail is down in the Ossuary Archive at this point.
Yes, so is Gregor's body and Fairdeer.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I got mixed up as to...
Yeah,
as
we're
far as
following
locations.
you.
Yeah.
Hell. I don't have Spare the Dying.
He's dead.
You could only do Revivify at this point if you have the spell slot, is what he's been saying.
Yes. Now I'm going to cast Revivify.
Alright, do you have
Hope
the
we
diamond
have
on
enough. Always.
you? Mark off the diamond. Do me a favor and make a...
Does the spell? Does the spell consume
It
the
consumes a diamond.
Yeah.
diamond?
Mhm.
It said, okay. I'll have to double. I want to double check that for myself because
That's
I
fine.
remember it saying that if it says explicitly that it consumes it, it consumes it.
Yes. Rail, just roll me a d20 and add your spellcasting modifier.
Oh no.
Okay. That's... my spellcasting modifier, that is a total of 7.
7. Gregor's eyes snap open. One of them is pitch black. He is pale and shaking, and he utters like a soft, thin scream before collapsing and starting to violently seize under you.
Oh, hell. Can I tell what the hell's going on?
He does not seem to take the Revivify very well.
Okay, I gathered that. But, like, is he...
He's currently seizing.
Can I-
He's having a seizure.
Right. Not sure what to do to try to resolve that.
I would put
Medicine
something
check.
under his tongue or in his mouth to keep him from biting his tongue off is a good place to start.
Sure. Let's go with that.
Medicine check
Where
to
the
help.
Make a medicine check.
All right.
16, 8. That's 24.
24. You put something in his mouth to keep him from biting his tongue off. Gregor is big and he is strong. You cannot hold him down very easily, but you manage to keep him from smashing his head on the floor. And after about maybe 5-10 seconds, his seizing stops and he just passes out.
Okay.
Ingrid, you
Why?
revive Kars. He goes and spits out what looks like a glob of blood.
You know, if you're mad at me for anything in the past, I'd say we're definitely even now for me not turning you into a zombie. So what happened?
He points back at the... she and her knight came.
Well, the night is down, if that helps.
Also, I think Roll20 screwed over my notes because we made multiple diamonds, right?
We have 3. We had 3.
Yeah, because the diamond in the inventory is just
D&D Beyond?
diamond, 5,000 gold pieces. Yeah,
Okay.
D&D Beyond. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a 300
And
gold, and you have 2 left.
Yeah, you need to...
It
adding it
wiped
as
out
an
my-
inventory item defaults to 5,000.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I had
You have to
notes on
add
it
it in
and
under
removed
other
them.
items.
I thought I had. Okay.
Okay.
Whatever. I'll just correct that.
I think we got the night. So, Asaf was actually here?
He nods and kind of sits down and curls up a little bit against the altar.
They're checking for who survived. I'm going to do what else I can for whoever's in the room.
Okay.
And Ingrid goes back to checking the fringes.
Okay, so make me a percentile roll.
54.
54. You managed to stabilize another 15 of the 20-something people that remained.
Okay.
It seems like they were mostly targets of opportunity, and once he downed them, he moved past them. Rail, Gregor has stopped seizing. He is unconscious. His eyes, or his one eye that is not just pure black, is unfocused.
Right. It's
Okay. I think we need to move on to your mother. I tried to track
question is
his
where.
mother's movements,
Um,
being a ranger and whatnot.
do you have... What does primeval awareness allow you to track?
Yeah, I'm going to also summon up Hermes. Tell Hermes find Cirsa and send Hermes out.
Okay.
One ranger.
I'm really still looking really good to buy.
Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead.
Okay, are you using that?
It only tells me if they're there, not where.
It should give you a general idea of where they are in relation.
Okay, that's fine. I can do that, and I shall.
Okay.
Like, it's at least the start of a track, you know?
You sense the presence of several undead and a very strong celestial presence.
Okay. Let's move towards the celestial.
All right. Hermes flies up the stairways back towards the waiting room. Are y'all following him and Faradir?
Yep.
All right.
And I've expressed what I'm doing to them.
Okay. Are y'all stopping to collect Ingrid and anyone else? Or are y'all just going to keep going?
We'll probably
I'm
say,
going
like,
to-
hey, let's go find Rael's mother. There's the celestial, so... are there any celestial beings that could possibly be here other than Rael's
So
mom?
basically, that's what are you going in the room and you're shouting that to us? Or
Yes.
what are you doing?
The
Okay.
spies murmurs aren't working right
Yeah.
now.
Sequester is
Yes.
still in
Okay.
effect.
Asaf was here, and I guess if that took about the same time as the Gregor stuff, we'll
Yeah.
head up and
Okay, I
join.
want to come with us, 50-50 of either succeeding or certain death.
That's our
Fuck
usual
me.
odds, right?
Thought may be here.
And I guess we're going.
All right. The group gathers up and rushes up the
You're
stairs.
muted, Griggum.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like Grigum is gonna use a charge from his healing flask. Is it?
All right. Just quick down some communion wine.
Yeah, Rail is still pretty rough, so I'm going to use a potion.
How's Madonna doing?
She's let me give this a percentile for you, because I don't like actually
Use a
saying
greater potion of healing.
what people are at. Come on.
Yeah, do you want me to do like a medicine check, actually?
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's
I'll
a
say
little more
Ingrid
in
looks pretty
character.
bloody.
That's
Let's heal it.
21.
I would say she's at about 40%, if I'm being
Okay.
generous.
Not great, but
Hand on. I'm going to do second level cure wounds.
On Mavana or who?
Ivana.
Okay.
Okay, because Ingrid can't like group heal anymore, so
Is a spell for it. Okay, so 2d8.
2d8.
Plus 4.
Okay.
I
Go
don't
ahead.
know which.
Roll 2d8.
Okay.
I'll take that potion you owe me now, fair dear.
Okay. I could also heal you, but
That would also be good.
Okay, 1 second.
Oh.
Okay. 5, 8, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 for Mavana. I'll go ahead and do Ingrid.
She's over 50% now.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 for Ingrid.
Ingrid is still not over 50%. That's okay. We need to get up.
Then the potion. Do you want to know? I think I only have normal, right?
We'll worry about that later. It's fine.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right, y'all rush up the stairs, the curving wood heading up towards the private apartments of the Corvino family. The main gathering hall where y'all had that dinner is just in shambles. Considering it was only 10 days ago, it is a stark difference from how it was before. The table has been cleaved in half. There's splatters of blood on the wall. Rail, you see the body of your father laying on the ground.
oh hell, I only
There
have
is
enough.
a massive, wound in his chest, like a blade that was maybe 3 feet across pushed through it.
Medicine check.
Make your check.
That's gonna be an 8.
He is unconscious but stable.
Okay.
I have one
Remind us.
high level spell slot left. Exactly
Um,
one.
do we have any like spare potions?
I've got a few.
You have 3 potions.
I feel like I
Right
will
now.
point out to you now. He is stable, which means in a couple hours he will wake up with 1 hit point. He is not dying.
Okay. Okay, we move on then.
Okay. Here there is a set of stairs up to the private chambers of Circe and her husband, as well as a short hallway that leads to Rails, Gregor's, and Clefra's personal quarters.
Okay. I think at this point we should probably shout something. Are we in agreement?
What?
Something like Circe, some sort of trying to get a bead on where people that we care about are.
So just call out people's names as like,
Sure, why not?
because
Bill,
you know we're
Joe, Ted, Ed.
Good chance that
Sirsa,
we are walking
Khalifa,
into...
what?
You're shouting for people.
Rail.
yeah,
Yes.
shot, yeah. Trying to see if anyone
Okay.
answers anything or whatnot. And like,
You hear a not quite soft, but almost musical voice from the stairway calling down to you. Come on up. I've been wanting to see you for a while now.
I suppose that's us off.
It sounds familiar.
hey, let's go. Or like, it's rude to keep them waiting.
All right. Going up the stairs in the upper portion of the room, in the upper portion of the apartment, there is a hole in the roof, like it has been blasted open. Asaf is standing there, flapping her wings to hover about maybe 5 feet off of the air. A gold scythe, maybe 4 feet in length with a 3-foot wide blade and a curving, narrow, tapered tip, glistens in radiance. Her black hair is flying around her from the wind pressure of her wings. She is still wearing the the gold dress that you had seen her in previously before. Across the room, Sirsa is hovering in midair, restrained by glowing, brilliant bands of golden energy. As Asaf holds her hands up and holds her free hand up, pointing towards Rael's mother. So, I knew this would drive you out. I will take my revenge. I will dethrone the next in line, and then once things are settled, I will rule the Orzhov.
Oh, good. I thought it was something serious. It's like,
I mean, honestly, Asaf, this is flattering, but you could have just sent a card.
And since we have like 14 minutes and I'm expecting this to be a long battle, let's go ahead and call it here.
all right.
I'm not
With us trash talking the villain of the night. The day, whatever.
I don't know. With my health, I don't know how long a battle it's going to be for me, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Well, on the bright side, y'all dealt with most of her backup already. And
Question.
y'all managed to not attract a lot of attention crossing the courtyard.
Mm-hmm.
So what was your question, Fair Dear?
I can shift. It's
I thought you were
for Hunter's Mark, it's an hour between battles, not when the battle ends, I'm losing, right?
I believe you can maintain concentration on it for up to an hour if that's the spell level that you cast it at.
Okay. So I haven't used I've only used the first spell slot for
Okay.
Hunter's Mark within the last 2 battles, correct?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to. I was just a little confused about that.
No worries.
Okay. Thank you.
Anything else anyone is confused by?
I'm not expecting to survive next session, but we'll see how it goes.
Listen, only one of us needs to survive.
Rael
And if
has
all goes
to
worse, I'm gonna
survive.
run.
Yeah, to be fair, the Orzhov may give us free revives for this. We're gonna give her, yeah. Hey, look at it this way. Sirsa's gonna get a hefty bill if we survive this.
Oh,
If
God,
she
yeah.
survives this.
If she survives it.
Rael's dad is probably gonna be fine. I mean, you know.
Okay, I am tired. I want a nap. I need more food, and I have more Spanish to do. So I'm going to update my notes, but I think we're pretty much done. Thank you, Sirenscape, again for letting us use this background music. let's see here. What else? Hey, patreon.com/the bonus roll. If you joined at the $10 a month level, I'd be having one of our players say thank you and then your name at this point. Can't do any more of that without getting sued by Square Enix. Join us.
I think we're fine.
Yeah. Join us on. Join us on Friday for hopefully the next episode of Shadowrun Neon Shadows campaign.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything else. I'm going to try stream. I'm going to do some test streams in the next few days to see if
Harold, didn't you want to plug something?
Yeah. Meryl, you wanted to talk about
if you
Crow
wanted to.
or something?
Say it again.
You had
I think the
a
audio is
plug
cutting
you
out
were
a
going to
little
do.
Oh,
An
yeah, I
announcement?
was just going to say that, given that we were talking about copyright offline a little bit earlier, if anybody's interested in the kind of science fiction that doesn't make you happy to read, but gets important ideas across, you could do a whole lot worse than to check out Cory Doctorow, whose novels include Down and Out in the Magic Kingdom, Walk Away. He has a podcast. He is just generally a pretty darn cool person, and has some kind of disturbingly insightful ideas about how technology and society may go in the next 10, 15 years. So yeah, that's Cory Doctorow. No relation to E.L. Doctorow, unfortunately.
It's very optimistic to assume that we have a society that far in advance. Anyway, do we have a cone?
Yes, we do. Time flies like an arrow, while fruit flies like a banana.
Okay.
Can't
damn
deny that.
Meryl, say the line.
All right, folks. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And please, always make like a polite werewolf. Like and subscribe.
All right. As a note, after next session, y'all are going to be level 12.
All right.
Something to be thinking about.
Assuming
The
y'all all
survivors will be level
survive.
12.
You defeated what was momentarily the entirety of Orzhov. Okay.
That's it.
Mm,
Side note, by the by, and please remind me if I forget this before next session. First thing Rail does is going to be pull out a bubbling blue potion that's been sitting in his pack for God knows how long now. The potion of heroism is finally getting used.
I probably should have taken that one
Witness.
potion on the stairs, but we were in a hurry, and we were
Oh,
already spending 2 extra healing turns.
it's not a potion. It's a spray. You have to spray it in your face.
That's what he's doing. He will write Eternal, shiny and chrome.
I need to
I
rewatch
think I
that
may
movie.
just throw my vial of acid in her face. Just to,
Not a good idea.
I have to warn you, of the fights y'all have had today, Asaf is going to be more difficult. Y'all need to bring your A game.
We're not really in a position to be fighting her, like health-wise. Honestly,
Yeah, we're all
our
pretty
spell-wise-
depleted at this point.
I would not throw y'all up against something that y'all do not have a chance against. That's not
Doesn't
fair.
matter how low the chance is.
Y'all definitely
the
have a
chance
chance.
is very low, but
But if y'all play smart, y'all make good decisions, y'all could do this.
Alright.
All right, I believe in you.
Question.
Probably. Oh, go ahead.
For a celestial being,
Yeah.
how many of their abilities are based on vocal
On
stuff?
vocal?
Yeah, verbal, I guess.
Oh, 1 second. Because I started shutting down my creature notes. Because I didn't know how fast y'all were going to get up there.
Again, Rail thought he was fighting the revivification.
I mean, most of
revivification
Ingrid's
timer.
are, so she'd have to be out of
So,
range of you
yeah.
doing something like that.
Yeah, but it's something that I do have. It's always been, I've never had the opportunity to because 90% casters, and they like to group up around it for some reason. So,
yeah, most of her spells require verbal components.
okay.
But that's not all she has.
Spells do.
Well, we
Yeah,
need to look at
but-
things like how big the room is and stuff, because you could totally screw more than half the party with that,
This
too.
is an apartment. It's not a
Yeah.
I
big
know.
space.
Okay.
Which is very
There are
limiting
reasons
for me.
why
Damn it. I can't do
really
storm
like
fear.
science. Reasons why I really hate it. Okay, anyway, folks, y'all
Alright.
take care.
Hey, everyone, thanks for joining
I
us.
am going to do something.
Yeah, I'm going to, okay, in shows up. And I'm going to shut that down. Okay, hey, guys, y'all did great. I'm going to mute the audio now that people heard me say that so I can yell at y'all. I'm kidding, I'm not going to yell at y'all.